Captain Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipe stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back for another X-Plane 12 live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend thus far. Touchdown, good to see you, my friend. Nismo, welcome back. Cami, good to see you. MN Sports Fan, welcome. Eric Banks is here, welcome aboard. The BFU, yes, I was watching the video this morning before going live. Great news. Looks like we'll be in the Phoenix next week, friends. Taking a look at the new BFU update that is coming. Rob Allen, good to see you, my friend. Tommy Triple, good to see you. Pilot Total, welcome. Steven, good to see you. Huskers, welcome back. Gigliotis, good to see you, my friend. Unrealistically Stupid, welcome back, man. Good to see you, dude. Tenor Demoba, good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome back. Mr. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Air FK,
Puller
we got
Spikes donated
Puller of Spikes.
$49.99. Hey,
dropping the fat 50 bomb to start the stream off, my man. Huge no floaties to you guys. Let's get some love and chat from Mr. Puller of Spikes. Thank you very much, my friend. That is extremely kind of you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you, sir, for the continued support of this channel. Unbelievably kind. Also, coming in with 5 gifted members. What an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Puller of Spikes. Thank you very, very much for support. Are you on the Honorary Lifetime Captain's Award, Mr. Puller of Spikes? I'm going to check right now because I also firmly believe that you deserve to be on that list as well. I'm going to take a quick little look here and see if I've got you on here. It would be a surprise if I didn't have you already up on that list. I don't see your name. Reading. Don't see it. All right. Added to the Honorary Captain's Lifetime Award, Mr. Puller of Spikes. Thank you very much, Mr. Spikes. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you. Guys, let's get some love in chat. More importantly, if you also got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind. Thank you very much, my friend. Really do appreciate that, dude. Starting off the Sunday stream very nicely. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Added on to the Honorary Captain's list. Thank you very much, man. Phoenix update's looking spicy. It does look good. Yeah, it does look good. Cap, you must be loving X-Plane. More, I love the Q400. X-Plane is getting better. It's definitely getting better, but I'm here for one reason only, and I'm not even going to try and deny that. We're here for the Q400. That's why we're in X-Plane. If I had a Q400 in Microsoft, this week probably would not have happened. But hey, that's just me. 47 months. Says, wow, huge honor, thank you. Nah, man, thank you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Trust me, it's nothing on my end. It's everything that you do for the channel and your support, man. I really do appreciate that. Also, you need to add 50 onto your total to bump you up to 400 on the month. That is a sexy looking leaderboard right there, friends. Thank you again, Polar Spikes. Appreciate you, buddy. Commando, good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Phoenix, good to see you. P-Thibs, welcome. Ruben, good to see you. Davis, good to see you. We have RFK celebrating 2 years. Getting his 2-year badge, the gold leaf. Huge no floaties to you, RFK. Thank you for the support, my friend. Appreciate you as well, man. 2 years of support. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Really do appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so, so much. Can we do the Citation X next week? No, we're probably going to do the BFU and then maybe the Citation, but next week's going to probably be all about the BFU. I think that's what everybody's going to want to see. You guys have been bombarded by Citation X content. I feel like every live streamer, content creator under the sun, the real pilots, the non-real pilots, I feel like everybody's been flying the Citation X. So we'll get into it. I promised I would pick it up and we would do a week of corporate or biz jet ops. But next week, most likely, we'll be taking a look at the BFU all week. That's most likely what will be happening. Andy, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Grant, celebrating 25 months. I'm not sure if you mentioned this already. Just tuned in, but did you see the BFU video? I did. I was watching it this morning when I woke up. Yes, yes, yes. I was sitting here at the PC, getting everything ready for stream. I saw a link. Somebody sent me a link in Discord DMs. Clicked on the link and watched the video. I watched about the first 15, 20 minutes and then kind of skipped through. But it does look good, man. It does look good. I'm the one thing that I will say that I was a little bit. This is the 3rd time now in 2 years they have changed the flight model. That is my only complaint. I think the update looks fantastic, but this whole updating the flight model, it seems like every year they kind of tweak and update the flight model. I'm just curious and wondering, are we going to have to relearn how to fly this aircraft again? Learn how to flare it, learn how to... That's my only complaint. That is it. Is just, I wish that they kind of would just stick with a flight model and go with it. The last time they changed the flight model, it was quite a drastic change. And I remember it took me probably a good couple weeks to get used to the new flight model and how the aircraft flown. So they're updating the flight model yet again. So this will probably be interesting, and we'll probably have to figure out the whole how to flare again. And I'm sure we'll be smacking into some runways this week coming up. They do recommend a linear sensitivity. Yeah, I'm just wondering now, Fuber, are they recommending like a full linear on like a Moza force feedback, or like a Winwing joystick or something, you know what I mean? Or what's it going to be like on like a lighter end stick, like a Thrustmaster TCA or something like that, you know what I mean? Don't mind us that plus, I hit my keyboard. Yeah, that's my only concern, and it's not even really like a major concern, like, oh my god, I don't know, the sky's falling. But it's just, like I said, it just becomes a little bit of a nuisance, if you will. Maybe that's the right word that I'm looking for. Is like you finally get it locked in. You finally, I don't know if you guys saw my, we were flying the 319 a couple weeks ago, and I've absolutely mastered the flare in the 319 now. And I feel like all of that work and all that prep and all of those flights that I did outside of stream is now gone to vain, because I'm probably going to have to learn how to fly that aircraft all over again with the new flare logic and control inputs that they have. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. Maybe my complaints are falling on dead ears, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm concerned it's going to be super twitchy. That's exactly what I'm thinking, and that's exactly what I'm worried about as well. So I'm sure by the time it releases, if it releases Tuesday, Wednesday, that'll at least give me time to do a practice flight or two, hopefully, before we go live on Thursday. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm, it's just like I said, 3rd time now, I think in 2 years. Or maybe even more than that. Maybe it's more than the 3rd time. I can't remember how many times they've updated the flight model. But hey, listen, good news. They're continuing to update the aircraft. It continues to get better and better and better. I'm just concerned that they're going to kind of try and replicate what FS Labs did. And I got to be completely honest with you. I'm not a fan of how the FS Labs 321neo flies. It is so twitchy. I've even tried to like lock in my control sensitivities and dampen some stuff and put curves on something. But that 321, man, when you're coming in and you even touch the side stick, the nose just goes like this. I just hope it's not like that. I hope it's not like that. But we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. That's the only thing, though, from the video that I saw. Other than that, everything looks fantastic. The whole walk-around feature, being able to click on the doors and everything, and it's cool, man. It's cool for sure. Note for free. Yeah, exactly, Johan. I mean, it's crazy how much work they've put into this aircraft, with the fact that it is still probably the best bang for your buck in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's not very many aircraft you're going to get.
GMCDH donated 25
for what is it, $75 for all three
no
variants?
names on the board with me, which is nice.
Mr. GMC dropping the $25 donation. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the support, Mr. GMC. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to get you up to $775 on the month. Thank you for your support, my friend. Appreciate you, GMC. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Are you going to be in 24 when the BFU releases? Probably not, Defender. No. 2024, at least on my system, still needs a little bit of work. We'll have to wait and see. I have been getting a slight itch to jump back into 2024. I have a couple buddies of mine who have switched over. Pardon me. They're exclusively using 2024 now. And he seems to be getting decent performance with the FSR on. The native frame gen built into 2024, the FSR3 support. So we'll see. We'll see. I've been slowly toying with the idea. I'm jumping back in. I really wanted to fly the iFly Max 8 in Microsoft 2024 first, just because I feel that the iFly is a little bit better optimized. But I heard that the most recent beta update for Sim Update 3 broke the iFly. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if anybody in chat. It was just somebody was telling me that. But yeah, we'll see. Who would do a walk around in a simulator? Oh, there are plenty of people, Adam. Plenty of people. I know that their Neos are going to be incredible, but man, I would like to see the Phoenix wide body. Yeah, dude, a 330 would be incredible from Phoenix. I would agree. Swampies, what's up, man? We are sitting in Edmonton and we're going over to Kelowna. We're doing some West Coast ops today. Actually, for the rest of the week. So today and tomorrow, we're doing some West Coast ops. Today is Edmonton, Kelowna, Vancouver. Massive shout out to Canada for X-Plane. For my X-Plane users, you're probably familiar, well, maybe not, maybe you don't fly in Canada at all, but for my Canadian X-Plane simmers, you'll know Canada for X-Plane. They were responsible for some incredible freeware scenery for X-Plane 10 and X-Plane 11. After X-Plane 11, I believe they moved over to Payware. Anyways, I reached out to them to see if they could send me some of their scenery so I could do some showcases this week, because I've lost all my sceneries when it comes to X-Plane. I obviously still have my xplane.org account, but these sceneries were sent to me for review purposes when they first released back in X-Plane 11. Anyways, I lost all of that stuff. So anyways, they were very kind enough to package up and send me over 6 airports. So huge no floaties in chat. Let's show some love here for Canada for X-Plane. The guy's Patrick specifically. I believe he's the lead dev of the Canadian version of Canada for X-Plane. So huge shout out to him for sending me over Edmonton, Kelowna, Vancouver, Prince Rupert, and they sent me a couple other ones as well. So I think tomorrow's going to be fun. We're going to do some like crazy northern flying tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be in Air Canada Jazz. We're doing Vancouver to Prince Rupert and back. It's not going to be like the most crazy, airports you've ever been to, but it's really cool. And I don't think we've ever flown up to Prince Rupert in any sim. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool, and we're going to finish off the week here in the Dash 8. Going to be a little bit long, too. Those flights are about an hour and 40 minutes, I think, on each end. So, hey, Cap, just joined the stream. How are you doing? So, Shane, good to see you, my friend. I am doing well. Profand, welcome back. Hope you're well as well, man. Challenge you to have a walk around and see if you can do it FPS style. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Would you hop on the Flight Factor 7.5? Probably not, Grant. Probably not, man. I don't know. Like I said, never say never, man. Never say never, but as it stands right now, I am okay with waiting for Bluebird with that 757. I think that thing's going to be absolutely incredible, but we'll see. You never say never. Now that I have Now that I have X-Plane installed, who knows? Maybe in a couple weeks I'll get a little bit of a tickle, a little bit of a Davis tickle, and I'll decide to jump in the 7.5. But who knows, man? We'll see. But no, I didn't plan on it. Building up my 2024 library, I'm going to make a switch definitely when the 7.4 gets released. Yep, there you go. Abheek, good to see you. Varun, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. The Flight Factor 777 V2 is awesome. See, I don't own that, Steven. I would have to reach out to Flight Factor, and if I'm being completely honest with you, I highly doubt Flight Factor is going to send me any products, and I'm not going to purchase the Flight Factor 777, not at $100 USD when I already have 3 variants of the 777 in Microsoft. If I really wanted to go fly a 777, I would just jump in Microsoft, man. I hope that makes sense. Just doesn't make sense for me to spend that kind of money on a sim that I really don't use outside of like 1 or 2 aircraft that are interesting to me. When Bluebird 7.5 comes out, gonna wear it out. Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna fly the tail off that bad boy. All right, friends, let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. If any of you would like to join today and you're looking for incredible views, these are the flights that you want to be on. Edmonton, Kelowna, Vancouver. It's going to be a beautiful day of flying. Definitely looking forward to it. And we're rocking the WestJet colors. Finally, after flying East Coast for almost all of the week. So we're going to do some West Coast here for the next stream. This stream and tomorrow's stream will be West Coast. Good. Let's jump down here. Let's connect the GPU. Good. You'll hear it spooling up. Wonderful. Let's get some battery switches turned on. Good, good, good. We'll get our external power on. We'll get our AC control on. Wonderful. Get a little bit of lights up in here. We'll get our recirc fan on. We'll get our seatbelt signs. No smoking. We'll arm our emergency exits. And we'll get our anti-skid to the on position. Let's go ahead and turn on some screens. Get everything turned on here, friends. We'll also get our FMCs turned on. Get you turned on. Beautiful. And then we'll get you guys over here turned on. Wonderful. Looking good. Erin, 18 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Says, hey, BFU time. It's coming. BFU. Huge no floaties to you, Erin. Thank you for support, man. Appreciate you, buddy. What are my top 3 aircraft to fly in Microsoft? Probably Phoenix, A319 2021. Probably the iFly Max 8. And then for me, probably the PMDG 777. I think those would be my top 3. Now, you also have to factor in the AnyBuilds 350, which has received a ton of updates over the last couple of months. Also a fantastic aircraft. You've got the PMDG 7.3 series, fantastic. We've got the Aerosoft CRJ now that is really good after the most recent update. They completely changed the entire flight model of the aircraft. It is very nice now, especially when you incorporate the Boris AudioWorks sound pack into it. It is beautiful. Always a lot of coverage, Atlanta Jack centers, and it's relatively short, but not too short. We need Orbex Atlanta out like yesterday, man. That's the kind of the shitty thing when it comes to it. We just don't have any good scenery for Atlanta. It's not doing it justice. So we really need that Orbex Atlanta scenery to come out, man. I still think X-Plane does turboprops better. Jets are excellent in Microsoft, but turboprops are very tricky to get right. Well, yes and no. We don't really have an aircraft. I guess we technically have the ETR. But the ETR is so different than the Q4. The Q4 is like a bare bones, like kind of turboprop adventure. We don't really have anything like that in Microsoft. Now there is a Q400 being developed for Microsoft, so we'll have to wait and see what that one looks like. It is being done by Majestic. Those guys have been around for like 20-something years, so we'll see. The Atlanta event last night was crazy. See, imagine an Atlanta event with like an Orbex Atlanta scenery. Sheesh, that'd be incredible. PMDG 777 is just amazing and has the best performance of all the aircraft, very well optimized. All of PMDG's products are extremely well optimized. I do agree with you on that one. That's definitely a high point for PMDG is their optimizations. It's done incredibly well. Lee, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Davis says, I like to watch your content. This fucking guy. Nice profile picture on Discord, by the way. I approve, sir. I approve. All right, let's select our load here this afternoon, or I guess technically this morning because we're in Edmonton. We're going down to Kelowna today. We're looking for a fuel on the aircraft. Actually, sorry, let's do our times. So 1 hour and 12 minutes flight time. Oh, I don't know what happened there. 1 hour and 12 minutes on the flight time. We'll plug that in. Good. Fuel on today's leg, we're looking for 24.28. 24.28, and we'll enter that. Good. And we're looking for a zero fuel weight today of 24.626. 24.626, and we'll enter that in. All right. It gave us 24.626. 24.566. Sure, I guess it's stuck in between doing cargo and passengers. That's a lot of cargo. That's weird. Anyways, sure, we'll roll with it. Let's go to load summary. We're going to confirm the load, and we're going to start loading the aircraft. Beautiful. All right. Now we can run to our checklist. We'll do our originating before start. Recirc fans are on. External checks complete. Alt gear doors and landing inhibit switch is closed to normal. Flight deck preparations are complete. Briefing is complete as well. We'll do before start. Circuit breakers good. Passenger signs, emergency lights, anti-skid is good. Fuel transfer quantity off. Emergency brake pressure, our parking brake is on and checked. Yes. Power levers are disc. Condition levers are fuel off. Takeoff data, we'll leave that blank for now. Good. Let's jump down here to the FMC. And let's start plugging in some information down here, friends, shall we? Good. Let's go to flight plan. We're going to go to menu. We're going to go to depart. Good. Let's pull up the weather, see what things are doing down here in Edmonton. Weather is 260 at 10, 20 mile visibility, few at 8,000, scattered at 54, broken at 75, broken at 11. Nice little cloud layers out of Edmonton today. Standard instrument departures, I believe we're going to be on the Gabbett. No, we're going to be on the MyPot. Yes, MyPot is out of runway 30, so we're going to pin that one. Good. All right, we're going to be on the MyPot out of runway 30, so number 4 on the list. Number 1 on the list, no transition, so we'll insert that, and then we'll go to flight plan. Good. So it's going to be radar vectors, MyPot, and then radar vectors onto our next waypoint. So our next waypoint after that is going to be Andy. Andy, we have a couple Andys in chat. Andy is in there, beautiful. From Andy, we're jumping on an airway, so we're going to go menu. We're going to go, no, I lied, flight plan, next page. Here, list, airways. We're going to jump on Q860, which is number 1 on the list. Good. And we're taking that to NB. Wait, what? Nope, NADP, number 2 on the list. Good. From NADP, we're going direct to NB. NB. I think that's how they're spelling it. NB, yes. We'll insert that. Beautiful. From N to B, we're going direct to Humic. Humic. Good. From Humic, we're going direct to Whitman. W-T-M-A-N. Whitman. Good. And then from Whitman, we're jumping on our arrival. So if we look at our flight plan, Whitman takes us all the way out there, basically on the arrival. Now, what are the winds doing in Kelowna? The winds are now showing 320 at 13, which means we get to shoot a very cool approach, friends. As long as the winds stay like this, we're going to be set up here for the RNAV runway 34, which is a circle to land little thing here. So we want it via AMBAT. There's the arrival right there. So you can see it's a big old circle to land. So we're actually going to add that onto our list. So from Whitman, we'll go radar vectors, direct AMBAT, and then down and in on a beautiful turn just over the city, holding the mountain range here. This will be very nice, friends. All right, so what did I say? It's the RNAV Yankee 3-4. So we'll go menu, we'll go arrive, CYLW, CYLW. Enter that in. Good. Good, good, good. We'll accept that. Wonderful. We're going to go 3-4, so number 2 on the list. We do not have an arrival. We don't need to worry about an arrival. We're going to plan for the RNAV Yankee 3-4, which is number 3 on the list, and we want to take it from AMBAT. So number 1 on the list. Perfect. We'll go to flight plan. Good. Let's scroll through our flight plan here. Let's make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything going on. I see no... We can remove that one. And then I think that should be good. So after Whitman, we should go direct to AMBAT. Then it should be Pendo, Zudvo, Alnog, Vevti, Avrar, and D-Bag. D-Bag, that's a good waypoint. So Whitman, AMBAT, Pendo, Zudvu, Alnog, Vevti, Avrar, D-Bag, Megda, and then end of route. All right, perfect. Everything looks good there, friends. Very nice. Go to our fuel page. Let's start plugging in some numbers. Let's jump back over here. We'll go to our payload sheets. We have 60 passengers on board today. 60, and we'll enter that in. Good. We'll go 6,500 on these guys. Beautiful. Cargo weight today, they've given us 1725. I guess we're a cargo flight today, chat. 1725. Yeah, that's way too much on the zero fuel weight. So we'll enter that in. We'll put this down to like 5,000. We're looking for 24.6. Yeah, that's good enough right there. 24.5. Good. We'll enter that in. Beautiful. Fuel for today's leg, again, was 24.28. 2428. Beautiful. And we'll enter that in there. Wonderful. Everything is looking good there, friends. Beautiful. Mr. Owls, good to see you, my friend. I was lurking last night, Owls. I almost put a message in your chat, but I was lurking. I was in hardcore lurk mode. How did you find the Rally Durham? The Rally Durham scenery. Is it worth a purchase, Mr. Owls? I'm listening to you, and you will tell me if it is worth a purchase or not, Mr. Owls. Okay, that all looks good to me. That's done, that's done. We can go back to our checklists. Takeoff data. We have to wait till the aircraft is loaded, otherwise it's not going to pull the information correctly. Hey Cap, I have 40% fuel and 1 hour journey left. Will I be able to make it? Depends what kind of airplane you're in. But I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. Did the black thing go away yesterday? Yeah, Ruben, we just had to restart the sim. Apparently it's a bug with the scenery that I'm using, or not the scenery, sorry, the auto ortho program that I'm using. ACAP congrats on 81.7. Face Fuchsia tongue out. Matthew, thanks for support, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, man. Good, we're done there. We've got our flight plan. That's good. All right, chat, we're looking good. We are looking good. Yeah, thoughts on X-Plane 12 now. It's definitely getting better. It is definitely getting much, much, much better. I will say that. Absolutely. I still think it has a ways to go. Still some weird scenes and stuff going on, but for the most part, it's getting much, much, much better. 300, and that's somebody that hasn't flown it in 2 years. Almost 2 years. It's getting much better, man. Yeah. All right, let's power up the EPU. Get those on. We'll start the EPU. Again, we're just using it as a glorified air conditioner. Remember, that's what we do. Need to go out where you're going. Haven't been out there in 20 years. Ah, dude, it's beautiful. I was out here a couple years ago. I did the drive. I flew from Ottawa, Toronto, Toronto, Calgary, rented a car in Calgary, drove from Calgary to Vancouver, flew home from Vancouver. And that was an incredible trip. I would do that again in a heartbeat. All right, 22,000 feet is our cruise altitude today, friends. Flight level 220, so we'll bug that in. We'll alt-sell that. Good. We're going to go nav track, which is LNAV. Perfect. And then we're going to go IES speed, and we're going to hold 170 knots on the climb. And there we go. All of that is set correctly. We've got the EPU on. We've got the bleed air on. So getting some nice air conditioning for the passengers back there. Who is the X-Plane equivalent of Captain Sim and Bredock? There's a lot in X-Plane. You've got Magnite. You've got Peter Hager. There's a lot. There's a lot of junk in X-Plane as well, man. Yeah, there's a lot. Jar Design. There's really only a handful of solid developers for X-Plane. Scenery, there's a lot of scenery developers, but like actual aircraft developers, there's only a handful, man. Tolus, Flight Factor, FlyJSim, Zebo, I guess you could slot that in there. I guess the Level Up guys, they're half decent as well. Hot Start. I'm probably missing a few, but other than that, there's not a lot. Z-Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Probably looks better than 24 and 2020. It's not bad, but not so great. Okay, interesting. So it's not, would you say it's up to standard with like Salt Lake City? Because their Salt Lake City scenery is fantastic. Was it Jar Design 380? No, it was the Peter Hager 380. X Aviation isn't really a developer. They're just a publisher, Steven. Hot Start is a developer. X Aviation is just a website that you can purchase overpriced products on. Can you tell I have a good relationship with X Aviation? X-Craft? Yeah, I would say X-Craft is good as well. You're right. Yeah, they deserve to be slotted in there. X-Craft kind of started out meh, but has to be better than the Field Air RDU. That's a damn true. Yeah. TorqueSim? I've never heard of TorqueSim. I've never heard of them. CTAF? I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm actually going to check that. CTAF, C-Y-E-G. Who do we got? 18.3. 18.3 for CTAF today. 18.3. Good. Okay, are we done boarding? We have to be almost done boarding, right? Load confirmed loading. All packs on board, bags are loaded and refueled. Okay, well, we have to be almost done. Almost. Wait, does that say bags loading? Okay. We're almost ready to go, friends. Almost ready to go. Let's have a little stretch here, chat, before we get airborne. And we'll get this bad boy ready to rock. You're in front of me. That's you in the WestJet. Nice. Q4. And we're stretching. Hey, it's Sunday. Sundays for stretching, right? Yes.
I generally enjoy your content, but on this occasion I wish to register a complaint.
Uh-oh.
I've noticed a lapse in your procedures on this particular aircraft. You haven't once opened the window and shouted clear prop on startup. Unacceptable.
Do they do that on the Q400? I don't know if I've ever seen one. Encore Ops and the CYXC. Where's that again, Big Blue? We're going to CYPR tomorrow. Prince Rupert. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. GMC. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Gap, did you figure out what happened yesterday on Final? I have no clue, Diego. I did, as soon as the stream ended, I quit the sim and reloaded in and did a circuit around, around Toronto City, and it didn't do it. So I have no clue. I have no clue. What does TCAS do? TCAS shows the controller all of your information. All of your information that is required for flight. So it shows your altitude, your speed, your call sign, all that fun stuff. Speaking of which, we need to set a squawk code of 2000, and we'll turn that over to on alt now. Beautiful. All right, we're good. I think we're fully loaded. There we go. Let's get it going, friends. So let's go starter switch number 2. We'll hit that button. Good. We'll look for an NH percentage on the rides, which we get. Good. And we'll introduce fuel from Feather. Wonderful. And here's a beautiful view of engine number 2 spooling up. Located in British Columbia in the East Kootenays. Okay. Yeah, like tomorrow we're going up to CYPR from Vancouver. Prince Rupert. Oh wait, the transponder. TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. Yes, that's exactly what I meant, chat. I was just making sure you guys were awake this morning. No problem. No problem. All right, you are off. You are on. Good. We can now disconnect the external power. Good. We'll come down here. We'll disconnect GPU. Good. We'll go to our checklists. Takeoff data. We'll fill that in. Good. All right, cool. Startup approved. Good, 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 and good. Startup is approved. Wonderful. Let's go after start next. Plugins, better pushback, start pushback.
Route to Cockpit.
We
Please
are.
show me where you want to go.
We want to. I guess we're going to go this way, and then we'll just use the apron. So we'll go like that, friends. That's good enough for me right there.
Tow is driving up.
Perfect. Tow is driving up, friends. Very nice. Approach is online? Oh, shit. Look at that. 120.5. Let's go and grab our information quickly. We'll advise that we have ATIS information, Romeo.
Good morning. What's your 143 information? Romeo, Snapper, search to Kelowna. What's your 143 to departures? Good evening. I see a Campo 2 filed in your flight plan.
I had a supper party yesterday. You were all invited except for Dan. Hey, it was actually Dan's birthday yesterday, by the way, chat. Remember how somebody in chat was like, hey, it's Dan's birthday, and I was like, no, it's not. It was Dan's birthday, and there's the man himself with 5 gifted members. Chat, if you weren't in the Discord and you were in chat yesterday, we had a big happy birthday in chat for Mr. Daniel Barry. 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Barry. And I could have sworn his birthday was in June, and we had already celebrated his birthday, but apparently not. So happy birthday to Mr. Daniel Barry. Dank, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
What's your 143 read back correct? Thanks for Romeo. Call ready for taxi. What's your 143?
Edmonton approach. Good morning. Encore 3311 with Romeo IFR to Kelowna, please.
Encore 3311, Edmonton departures. Good evening. Good morning. You're clear to the Kelowna Airport via the Gabit 1 departure. Flight plan route. Depart runway 02, squawk 4222.
Alrighty, cleared to Kelowna, Gabit 1, departing out of runway 2, squawking 4222, Encore 3311.
Encore 3311, read back correct. Thanks for Romeo. Push the start at your discretion. Call for taxi.
Oh, call for taxi, thanks. Runway 2 for departure on the Gabit 1. Alright, flight plan. We'll make sure that that didn't screw over everything, which it didn't. We can just delete this. There we go. Alright, cool. We're on track. Can I... hold on. Better push back. Stop push back. Better push back. Start push back. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. No, please don't.
Encore 3411, read back correct. Thanks for Romeo. Push the start at your discretion. Call for taxi.
Because we're pushing the wrong way now.
And what's your 143 Edmonton? What's your 143 good? Sorry, can you take the Jev on 1 departure? Right. Just have to give you a re-clear.
4, 2...
Yep, that's what you cleared us with initially. What's your 143? Oh, sorry, I just...
2, 2.
The Gabit. I'm planning the Gabit 1 departure.
There we go.
Is that all right?
Now we're squawking.
That's all right with you.
Tow is disconnected and bypassed. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
What's your
Good afternoon, Cap. Flying the Q400 again. I'm starting to think you like this plane. Just a little bit, Paul. Just a little bit. Mach .85 Aviation. Welcome aboard, my friend. I like this airplane just a little bit. Just a tad. Alright, plugins. Start pushback. Where are you? Okay, go away. Go away so I can start you again. Is this different audio codec or something? Yes, it is. X-Pilot uses a different codec. I actually wish V-Pilot used the same codec that X-Pilot did. Yeah. Calvin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Clear prop. I did it. Okay, are you gone away now? We have to wait for this guy to disappear, and then we can start the pushback again. Go away. Boom. Alright, good. Plugins. Better pushback. Start pushback. Delete that. We're going runway 2, so we're just going to go straight pushback like this. That should be good right about there. Enter. Alright, good. Could always just unfeather and power out? You could, yeah. Is there a chance you'll try the Flight Factor 777? No. No. No chance I'm buying a $100 airplane to fly it a couple times, Dank. Like I was saying earlier, if I wanted to fly a 777, I own 3 variants of it in Microsoft. I would just go fly in Microsoft.
Ship 259, happy now, clear to the Kelowna Airport by the Gavin 1 departure. Flight plan route, depart runway 02, squawk 4231.
Alright, he should be attaching.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Alright, ready to connect. There he goes, connecting. Beautiful.
Right off your tail.
Any chance of the Aerobask? Probably not. Park brake. Good. And we should be starting our pushback here momentarily. Can a Q400 do pushback with reversers? I'm sure it could. You could do it in any airplane. I've never seen a Q400 do an automatic pushback. It's always through a tug. But yeah. Did the keybinds to your yoke work yesterday? I didn't get a chance to see the landing. Kind of, Paul. But yes, I have it all sorted now. Yes. I have it all now. I keep explaining just for the Flight Factor 7.5, the fact that I have the Nimbus seated for Atlanta and MCO, and I have V-States, Florida, and Georgia is all you need. There you go, man. There you go. All right, let's start up engine number 1. Start. Good. Looking for an NH percentage on the rise. Anything above 25%, we can introduce feather. Good. And here's engine number 1 spooling up. Cap, has Mr. Barry been on your channel the longest? Yes, Dan has been here since the beginning. Since I had 5 viewers, 10 viewers, Daniel Barry has been here supporting the channel, man. Dan is definitely the longest standing supporter of this channel, 100%. 100%. Aerobask, Canita Fatty, they ruined the Phenom and they're dragging their feet on the Falcon. Dude, the Falcon's been in development for like 6 years. I remember actively using X-Plane 11 and Aerobask announced the Falcon. That was literally 4 to 6 years ago. Alex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. There's an ATR 72 at Madeira that's doing powered pushback every time. I think it's a Binder Airways. Interesting. Huh. I've been here since 300 plus viewers. I'm a true OG. Think your speed brakes are out? Yes, don't worry. All of that gets taken care of in the Q400 with your checklists. Park brake set. All right, beautiful. We got 2 good engines. Let's kill the APU. Let's jump over here. APU is off. External power is off. Main bus tie goes off. Good. Battery temps are checked. Condition levers go all the way up forward. Enjoy this sound. Ooh, we're propping, chat. We are propping. Stand by, hydraulic pressure and PTU controls go on. Good. That's good. That's good. Elevator travel. Full travel. Good. That is set. Flaps. 5 degrees. Set. De-ice pressure checked. Rudder travel. Full travel. Steering switch on. Good. Windshield heat and window pilot heat. On and on. Good. Flight taxi. Bump this over to taxi. Good. And that is set, and yaw dampers go on. Beautiful. After start checklist is complete. Next is our taxi checklist. Altimeter set, flight instruments checked, tank aux pump 1 and 2, and auto feather goes on. Beautiful. Flaps are set and indicated. 5, 1, 2, 3 notches on the trim for departure. Good. Takeoff warning test. We'll release the park brake. We'll hold our brakes. We'll do our takeoff warning test. No horn. Good. 1020 is set. Pedostatic switches go on. Good. Caution and warning lights are out. Good. Flight clearance is reviewed. Cabin is secured. taxi checklist is complete. On, and that's closed as well. Perfect. And Edmonton approach Encore 3311, ready to taxi runway 2.
Encore 3311, runway 02, the altimeter 3008, taxi for running discretion, Papa Alpha, hold short runway 02.
All right, 3011, Papa Alpha, hold short, runway 2, Encore 3311.
And what's that, taxi 02?
Washington 259, runway 02, the altimeter 3008, taxi for discretion.
Does anyone remember Pilot Emily? I do. She's actually a reserve 777 pilot now for Air Canada. Pretty cool. Jumping from the Q4 to the 777. Very neat. All right, it's going to be our first left onto Papa, and then Alpha, hold short runway 2. Beautiful. Aviation 777, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. All right, this should be Papa. It's kind of the de-ice pad, but they also use it as a taxi. Papa. Mickety Mike, 80 months. Also an OG member here on the channel. Mr. Mickety Mike, thank you for your support, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. 80 months as a business class member. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Had a friend who went from the CRJ to the 777. Quite the jump. Damn, no kidding. Sheesh. I don't know. I feel like a Q4 to a 777 is even more of a jump. Like, at least in RJ, you're already in like a turbo. You know, you're already in a jet aircraft. What about the Canadian Captain Moustache flies turbo commanders for air spray? I had no clue. Never heard of him.
Identified. Turn left direct to ADI, course climb level 210.
Alright, we're going to slot ourselves in between all the WestJet 73s here. Turbo to a big-ass engine is a jump, yeah. Especially because of how quirky the Q400 is as well. Why is X-Plane scenery always so dark? It's not. X-Plane does actually a really good job on the lighting. It's because it's overcast right now. So it seems like it's darker here than it is. Okay. We're not on the My Pot anymore. We're on the Gabbit. So the Gabbit is going to be 020 on the heading. Although it should take us out to Gabbit, right? Yeah, okay, we can stay on LNAV. 50C in Baghdad? Jesus. That's a little warm. I love this airplane so much, chat. The screens are still insanely blurry. I guess they never fixed that. Nope, that's part of the new rendering engine. They definitely do need to fix that, but no, it has not been fixed. Hey, Gab, do you know you have over 18 million views on your channel? I did know that. Yeah, pretty impressive, right? Who would have thunk it, man? A flight sim channel with 18 million views. And a non-clickbait flight sim channel, not talking about Air India crashes. Crazy, right? Really waiting for a new weather radar for X-Plane, fingers crossed. Hopefully. Farouk, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Yusuf, good to see you. Do you feel uncomfortable and anxious when you're experiencing heavy turbulence during a flight? No, not really. I had some pretty gnarly turbulence last year when I flew on an Air Canada 787 over the Great Lakes. Pretty nasty. They had to pause meal service. It was so bad. Did you watch the Phoenix update video? I did, Eric. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Washington 143, turn left heading 260. Left 260, Washington 143. Washington 219, call me airborne, the wind's 240 at 10, left takeoff runway 02. Good takeoff 02, Washington 219.
Good. Okay, next will be our lineup checklist. We'll do cabin crew notified. We'll bump the transponders already on, so that's good. Flight controls free and clear, actually. Flight controls free and clear. Good.
Encore 3311, line up await, runway 02.
Line up await 02, Encore 3311. Line up and wait, chat. Right, bleed air 1 and 2 goes to Min. We already had it on there, so that's good. And we'll make sure that our strobe lights are on, wing lights and logo lights are all on. Beautiful. And flight to taxi, this gets bumped to flight. Good. And landing lights are going on. Taxi lights are off. Beautiful. RJ, thanks so much, man, for the $1 donation. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What release am I looking forward to? The Synaptic E220, the Bluebird 7.5, and the Majestic Q400. Those are my top 3 airplanes right now. I've missed. What's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're well. No, there's no toga in this one, Gamer Matias. There's no toga. You just set your throttle. Set it and kind of forget it in the Q4. When is the A220 supposed to drop? Not sure. No release date. Hopefully by the end of the year. Same as the 7.5. But there's been no release date. Q4 this year? Hopefully we get the Q4 this year. Clear for takeoff. Runway 2 will call you airborne. Encore 3311. Alrighty, friend. Yokes. Cam goes on. Sounds go up. You guys ready to go? Let's do it. Let's advance the power. Hello? No. Hello? There we go. Takeoff power set. Set nose down pressure on the yoke. Airspeed's live. There's 80 knots, we're neutral. P1, rotate. Nice and smooth, chat. Pull it up. Let's go flying. Pause and brake, gear up. Flaps clean. Props to climb. Into the approach. Encore 3311, 3700. Climb for level 210 on core 3311. Well, he's going to give us left direct soon. Do I use active sky? I do not. No. These are all default clouds.
On core 3311, come on stick 270.
Left 270 on core 3311. All right, and we will go heading select. Everybody wave to Mr. Barry down there. These clouds are better than Microsoft? I wouldn't say that. Keep that left turn going direct Andy on course on core 3311, thanks. All right, direct to Andy 4, enter. Good. Back over to nav. Wonderful. God, I love this airplane, man. Once you get this bad boy trimmed out, it's just so nice to fly. You really got to be active on your trim, though. Really got to be active on your trim. Alright, beautiful. Let's throw autopilot 1 on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Very nice. Very nice. Get our terrain radar on. Good. And we're most likely going to need some anti-ice. It's only +1 up here already. And we're going to be punching through these clouds. So, let's get our anti-ice on, props on, and we'll put it to slow. Good. Engine and wing anti-ice is on. Cabin lighting works in the Q400. I don't know. Does it? What are you yelling at me for?
3311 indicated.
170, and we'll be at that till cruise.
Roger, thanks.
After takeoff, good. Up. Pump this over to norm. Good. What are you complaining about? I don't even know. Flaps are clear. Climb power set. Bleed air 1 and 2 is normal. Good. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control goes back to normal. Good. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 and auto feather go off. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 and auto feather goes off. Engine's good. Ice protection on as required. Cabin temps good. Passenger signs on as required after takeoff. Checklist is complete. Icing conditions? Maybe. There's no warning. It just gave me a caution. And I don't see any lights up here saying that it's any major problem. I think we're fine. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights can go off. Wing lights can go off. Logo lights can go off. And we're up into the soup. We do have the anti-ice on, so we should be fine. Shouldn't have to worry about anything crazy. We got the prop and we have the boot de-icers. The airframe, I guess they call it. Might have been too warm, yeah, because we had the... well, no, it definitely wouldn't be too warm. We're at 12,000 feet and it's already -6 outside. Cabin lighting controls behind the door. Something by L1. It might be Skylar. I'm not sure. Not sure. Very fine to see you next month again. Kaputski. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while, dude. Been a while. Leaving on Tuesday when the BFU might be released and I won't be back for a week. Uh-oh. That sucks, Erin. That sucks, my man. Dan says, since you don't believe it was his birthday, he gets an extra day of no blame. So do we have to blame someone else? But obviously can't be blaming Dan until tomorrow. Sheesh. I'll take the blame. You may blame me. I will take the brunt of Daniel Barry's blames. No problem. Have we seen the demon yet today? No. Nobody has summoned him. Nobody. Monsieur Jarvis. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Blame Mopar. Yes. Correct. Mopar was not here yesterday to watch us fly into Chicago Midway. Definitely his fault. I concur. I concur, my friends. Alright, wonder how long we're going to be in this cloud layer for. Hopefully not too long. 34, I have to remember that. See, I'm getting the alarm again. But I don't get any, like, there's nothing that's saying... Maybe just put the boots to fast? Did I forget anything? Packs are on, bleeds are on. Everything's good. I don't know what I'm getting a warning for. It keeps dinging at me. Our anti-ice is on. We're not icing up. We're perfectly fine. I don't know. I don't know. Everything's good down there. Did they close all the doors? All the doors are closed. I don't know, man. Weird. How come we've ditched Microsoft? You guys are crazy, man. This is literally my third stream in X-Plane in 2 years, and now I've ditched Microsoft. You guys are silly billies, man. I don't know why it's yelling at me. Sir, why are you yelling? Electrical systems? It's not that. Engine systems?
Encore 3411, your left direct Nadya, of course.
It's not that. Everything's fine with our engine parameters. It's not that. Is it you? No. Fuel quantity is good. No issues there. Doors? Everything's closed. No issues there. Oh.
Question 259, you're going to be climbing above the encore in front of you. Speed restrictions are...
I have no clue what it's yelling at me for. Unless it's just alerting me of ice. That's the only thing I can think of. But we're out of the soup now, so we shouldn't need it. So props can go off, you can go off, you can go off. Why are you yelling at me again?
Question 259, traffic set your 11 o'clock and 6 miles.
Oh my god, it's non-stop yelling.
They're 2,000 below, climbing up to flight level 220 as an encore. They should be lower in level before you, and you're most likely to overtake them once you guys get a little bit higher.
I'm keeping the anti. I think it's the ice. I think it's warning of ice.
Encore 3311, emphasize offline, surveillance terminate, switch the honorary frequency 1 just lane. Thanks for flying.
Oh, you ditched X-Plane for Microsoft? Well, that's just, yeah. Sorry, monitor advisory. Thanks for ETC, Encore 3311.
Question 259, monitor.
All right. 18,000 feet, standard barometric pressure. 2992 is in as well. Good. Hydraulic standby is low. Yeah, that's because it's the standby. That's the isolation valve. It's always like that. You can see 1, 2, and 3 is good, and then the standby is 0. Which, if you activate this one, you'll see that it brings up the 3. That's like the, it's like the emergency, if you will. That's normal. Everything's operating as normal. I think it's just icing. I think that it's warning of icing because of the low temps and the rain through the clouds. Have some fond memories of Kelowna back in 2019. Kelowna's beautiful, man. It is a beautiful place. Okay, we're up and above the weather. We shouldn't need this on anymore. You're going to stop yelling and screaming at me? Ding! Ready for it? Ding! I'm sure it's going to happen again. Ding! It is the alarm. It's letting you know that the alarms are functional. Yeah, something's going on with it. It's letting me know something, that's for sure, without letting me know anything. I think we're good. I do think it was just warning us of icing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the airplane. I think that alarm just alarms, kind of like, you know how the Airbus, the banner yeeted? What do you mean? The banner's not working? Oh. Correct. That's because Sim Toolkit Pro crashed. You know, it's under circumstances like this where we would blame someone. Unfortunately, we can't blame that person today because it was his birthday and we kind of missed his birthday. Give me a second. End task. We're not allowed to blame somebody. Even though he deserves to be blamed for certain things not working correctly on stream. Alt self-selected. Good. Restore flight. Does that work? Explain. Okay, banner should be updated and working now. I blame Dan. No, sorry, I don't blame Dan. I blame Mopar. Gonna be flying YYZ for the birth of my niece in September. Air Canada Mumbai via London Heathrow. Nice, Rohit. Very cool, man. Enjoy your flight. That's a long one, dude. Sheesh. That is a long one, sir. Just blame Mopar and the edibles. Not wrong. Not wrong, sir. Not wrong. All right, here comes a flight level 220, which is our cruise altitude today. Did Dan gift you a PMGG pen? He did not. Old blame habits are hard to change. Yes, they are, Mr. Barry. Yes, they are. All right, here's 220. There's the WestJet 73 that departed after us, by the way. This plane is so slow, man. Wonder if the Dash Age is much harder to develop for a sim than any other plane because of it's rare to see in the sim and a long time between releases. Yep. I've done Dubai to Houston 16 and a half hours. Damn, dude, that's insanity. That is insanity, sir. All right, let's pull the props back. Hold on, listen to this, chat. Pull the props back to climb. Ready? Or cruise, sorry. God, I love this airplane so much, man. I love this airplane so much, chat. This is a true beauty. I'm going to pull the power back slightly. We'll aim for flight high. About there is good. Try and get our best forward speed as possible. Thoughts on the BFU video? I mean, it looks good, dude. I mean, again, I think we've all come to the realization that, like, Phoenix is going to put out good products, right? So, I don't know. We've got to blame Dan. Alternative, I'd suggest Mopar's fault. True. True. And Mopar's not here to take the fault. I'm giving it full throttle and hardly gaining any altitude and speed. This thing is, yeah, it's a little bit of a piggy. A little bit piggy, she is. I miss when Alaska used the Q4. I know, dude. It opened up so many more routes for us, Cammy. That's kind of the thing with the Q4 now. The difficult thing about flying the Q4 is there's just not a lot of route opportunities anymore. I mean, outside of Canada, I mean, yeah, they, you know, Porter flies them into the U.S. and Air Canada Jazz flies them into the U.S. Does Encore fly any into the... they might fly a few into the U.S. as well. But for the most part, it's very difficult to find flights to do with these because they're just becoming, you know, they're basically dinosaurs. They're relics. Love the avionics colors. Looks real nice now. It does, good man. Yeah, I agree. Got my CFI2 check ride in 48 hours. If I pass, I'm taking a vacation to Europe and I'll fly on a British 380. Nice, Ben. Wish you all the best, dude. Miss my United Express Q400. That's what I'm saying, Cole. There used to be so many more operators of the Q4, dude. It sucks. Any idea if Air Canada serves poutine on their long hauls? They definitely don't, Rohit. No, unfortunately. They definitely don't. Time to revive the Retro Ops tag? Hell yeah. I've got a United Express Q400 model. Very nice. Hey Gap, good to see you. Did you see the video talking about the new Big Phoenix update? I did, Zach. Yes. Good news. Coming out this week. Very excited. You can get poutine on the corner in Tampa. I don't think you want that one. Something tells me you don't want to eat that one, Davis. It tells me you might be making a trip to the doctor's office if you tried to eat that one. Just my 2 cents. What do I know? Davis. Cap, I got my frame gen working flawlessly in the sim, but GSX menu flickers a lot. No, you can't fix it, Jordan. That's just what it is. Keep the GSX menu closed unless you're not moving, essentially. Or if you're taxiing in a straight line. And I think we accuse Phoenix of having a slow development time. I believe the distinction now belongs to Bluebird. Yeah, I mean... Well, yeah. There's a lot, but... We're long overdue for one of these in Microsoft. I agree, Sherman. I mean, we know that Majestic is making one. It's just how long are we going to be waiting for it? Tampa cheese curds hit different. Lux Plains, what's up, buddy? I was looking at your channel the other day, man. How are you? Surprised to see you in X-Plane again. Great to see the Dash 8, though. I love it. How's X-Plane been treating you? It hasn't been bad, man. It hasn't been bad. It feels good to be back. It had been almost 2 years since I'd been in X-Plane, man. Almost 2 years. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're well. Phoenix is the best dev right now, no doubt about it. They're definitely on top, for sure. Yep. Yep. In Norway, the Q400 is still in service for a long time. Since there are so many small airports in Norway, Wittero haven't found any replacements. True. Yes. Got a 1-800 model aviation retail direct website, Air India 747-200, Blue Dart 727, and a Gulf Air L1011. Damn. Nasty. Those are nice. All of my models are 1 to 150 or 1 to 200. Can you do the E170 next week? No. Next week we're going to look at the Phoenix BFU, the big update that's coming out from Phoenix. We'll be back in Microsoft next week. I'm not sure what's going on with Sim Toolkit Pro, man. It keeps dying, and it's absolutely drilling my CPU. Dan? My CPU is 94 degrees on the streaming PC. Sim Toolkit Pro is absolutely destroying. I'm going to turn that off for a second. I'm going to let the CPU cool down. Jesus Christ. You can fry an egg on my CPU on the stream machine. It just went down 12 degrees. As soon as I closed Sim Toolkit Pro, 12 degrees it just went down. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Nah, it's a Ryzen chip. They run hot, but I don't want it to run that hot. Adam, this aircraft is in development for Microsoft, so dust buildup on the heatsink? No, it's Sim Toolkit Pro. It's like it's crashing itself and it's trying to like restart it, and in the process it's just cooking. Do you need to change your settings much while shifting between X-Plane and Microsoft? No, not really. Bearded Yeti, what's up, man? See you, buddy. The U.S. Army Golden Knights, their demo parachute team, uses the Dash 8 as their jump plane. They were at Oshkosh this year and did a 100-foot flyby on the Dash 8. You would have loved that? Oh, definitely would have. How you liking X-Plane 12? I've been enjoying my week. I've been enjoying it, especially flying the Q400. It's my favorite airplane of all time. I think what we need to do, Dan, is I think I just need to get a better cooler for it. Remember that we're using the stock cooler, Dan. And I think that's part of the problem. I bet if I ordered just like a regular fan cooler, it would probably bring the temperature down by a solid 10 plus degrees. No, we're not using stock paste, I don't think. Because I had paste left over. It's not stock paste, but it is a stock cooler. And I think that's the problem. If you go for a sandwich, they serve on... That's not good, Days. That's going to get you banned from the chat. Why you gotta put comments like that? Do you think like you're funny or something? Like I don't understand. That's just a stupid comment. Stock cooler could be replaced. Something like a Hyper 212 or something would help. Even just a Cooler Master. One of those big radiators. I think you heard about the big Phoenix update coming? I did, Starcept, yeah. Some people's kids. You got that right. What did he say? He's just being stupid. Got today and tomorrow off work. Nice. Very nice. Pour water on it. Trust me. Yeah, it cools it down. All right, let's try one more time. I'm going to launch Sim Toolkit Pro. Let's see what it does. I don't know why it's bricking itself. You gonna behave yourself this time? Let's see if it behaves itself. You're gonna try Fly the Line? Isn't that the new, like, career program or something, I think, that company came out with? Throw it in the shower, cool it off pretty quickly. I don't think we'll have a streaming PC if that's the case. We'll be back to streaming off one PC. Trying to help. Don't be rude. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your help. Appreciate you. Hey, got to see your 11 X-12 in the Q400 flying British Airways 777 again. Heathrow to JFK. Nice. Very cool, man. How do you turn the brightness down for outside? I don't think you can. Clouds look fine. Yeah, clouds look good, actually. The clouds do look good. Look at the nice little shadowing from the clouds up above here. They're like right in between layers as well. It's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Remove the CPU cooler and just blow on it. Correct. I got a good job for Davis. Davis is going to be my stream PC fluffer. Not gonna lie, those clouds are looking pretty solid. I'll give Laminar credit. They seem to have come a long way. They have. Yep. Cap, what are you thinking about the new 50 series cards? I'm really thinking about getting a 50, 60, 16 gig, but I'm just not sure. I plan on getting a 50, 80. Yeah, the anti-aliasing is still suboptimal. Wait, what do I have to do? You have to sit here while I'm streaming and blow on the PC. The stream PC. It's only fair. I have no clue what that means, Biskoff. Stream PC fluffer. Yes, you may pet Henry while you're doing that. Any news on the new PC? Not really. Started looking at bundles. There's a pretty solid bundle right now. AMD 9800X3D, 64 gigs of RAM with an Asus TUF motherboard for $1,100. It's probably the best deal I've seen. 9800X3D motherboard, 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 RAM. Probably the best deal I've seen. 1100 CAD. NVIDIA needs to release the 5090 driver, enables smooth motion 40 series. Maybe. 9800X3D is a game changer, best purchase I've made for a PC. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all, G-Man, for sure. Firestorm, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. What GPU are you considering? The 5080. 5080 for the new build. Dan and I are cooking on something. Got the 7800X3D, was worth every penny, and 64 gigs is totally worth it. 2024 uses 34 to 36. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you just future-proof at that point as well, right? I threw 96 gigs at Microsoft. Sim loads in like a minute 20. Jesus. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. You be trying the Phoenix Baby Shark when they release next week? Yes, absolutely, Firestorm. Hey, Cap, will you stream X-Plane again once Microsoft has a Q400? We'll see, man. We'll see. More is more. Correct. All right, let's see. Let's program a top. Ooh, look at the mountains out there, chat. Sheesh. Look at that. Damn, that looks good. VNAV. Set a target descent of around 1,800 feet per minute. Insert that. 148 miles, 27 minutes. But look at that out there, friends. My goodness. All right, X-Plane, I see you. I see you cooking out there. I see you cooking out there, X-Plane. Air Marshal, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Thoughts about jumping into 2024 after Sim Update 3? Most likely, yes. Looks awesome. So Lux Plains, I'm using the map enhancements, which is basically like auto ortho map enhancement. God, that looks good though. Holy shit. When you coming to Senegal? I have no clue. Banff? I think we're a little north of Banff. This is probably going to be like Jasper area, if I was a betting man. What do we got close to us? Lake Louise is right off our left. Any major towns that we're going to pass by? Revelstoke. Right by Revelstoke. Canmore and Banff are down here. There's Golden. Revelstoke. Yeah, we're going to fly right by Revelstoke. How do you choose where you are going to fly? A bunch, to be honest with you. I have a channel in my Discord. Flight suggestion channel that we use all the time. This is right over the Icefields Parkway between Banff and Jasper. There you go. Drove through Revelstoke and Golden a few weeks ago. Damn, nice, dude. What do you think 2024 really needs to work on and produce in a sim update? Performance, VRAM usage. Looks like we got ATC in a Kelowna as well, chat. Looks like Vancouver Center's online. Azrito, 3 years. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. That's incredibly kind. 36 months in premium economy. Oh, weather update. I see the weather updates are still a little bit jarring sometimes in X-Plane. Are you upgrading? If so, what to? 9800X3D, 64 gigs of RAM. Oh no, not the rain. X-Plane, frick off. You should be knocking me out of the air with your fake rain. Uh-oh. All right, well, we're getting the anti-ice back on, chat, because we cannot trust X-Plane with its rain. This is how you fall out of the sky at 22,000 feet. Yeah, sorry. 9800X3D, 64 gigs of RAM with a 5080 is going to be the new build. I'm pretty sure we've narrowed it down. There's a really small place to get gas in the Icefields Parkway called Saskatchewan Crossing. Other than that, it's all mountains all the time. Very cool. I've never been on the ice field. I've done through Banff and all that stuff, but yeah. Wait, does that actually happen? I didn't know X-Plane simulated icing like that. Dude, you have to be so careful, X-Plane. X-Plane will knock you out of the sky. It has happened on more than one occasion. We actually have... There's not too many times I've crashed an airplane on this channel on stream. One of them came where we were flying and all of a sudden the weather updated and it put us in a storm. And within probably 30 seconds to a minute, the aircraft completely iced up and we fell out of the sky. I forget what route we were doing. I think we were going into Pittsburgh. We were flying somewhere to Pittsburgh. Yeah. You planning the RNAV 3.4 in a Kelowna? No idea what the winds are like? Yes. That is exactly what we're planning as Rito. RNAV Yankee 3.4, the nice circle to land from Ambat. Sheesh. Beautiful approach. The weather is showing 310 at 13 knots. 9-mile visibility, broken at 10, overcast at 16. Should be good. Southwest into Pittsburgh. The clip is very good too. There you go. Do you have that clip as well? Hey Cap, will you stream in 4K once you upgrade? No, 1440p, Jack. I'm not doing 4K yet. I still don't think we're there with 4K. It's crazy, I'm not sure if it does that on the Zebo since I hardly bother. I think we were in the Zebo, Luxplains. I believe we were in the Zebo when that happened. He goes, of course I do. Alright, share the link with me, Davis. We'll watch it. Does this plane have barrel mins? It does, Sammy, yes. It has decision height and barrel. MDA. And I've been running on luck. Yeah, you have been. What are you going to do with the rest of your PCs? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this PC, man. I may part it out and sell it. So I may like take it apart, sell the GPU, sell the motherboard, RAM, and CPU together as something. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see what we do. I may keep it for a little bit, just in case something happens with the new PC build. We'll see. We will see. Are we going to do any Zebo ops? No, probably not. Not this time around, anyways. They were in here yesterday, Unrealistically Stupid, spamming that comment over and over. I'll buy the Mobo CPU and RAM combo. Alright. What is the next aircraft we're going to fly? Next week we're back in Microsoft in the Phoenix. The Phoenix is receiving a big update. So we'll be in the Phoenix. One's top of drop. 109 miles. Lots of time. What's our speed right now? 240. We're good. Got nice forward speed right now. A little bit of headwind. 25 knot quartering cross. Headwind. Been a hot minute since I've been here. Moved back to Vancouver permanently. No more Kelowna for me. Damn. I'm still jealous. Whether you were in Kelowna or whether you were in Vancouver. I'm jealous. Own Cap's official streaming pilot PC. Lightly used. Very lightly used. Gonna be fun with those 319 Sharklets? Yes. Although, isn't there only like one airline that uses the Sharklets on the 319? Actually, no, never mind. I forgot all of Europe. There's probably a lot of European airlines that use the Sharklets on the 319. I was thinking North America for some reason. Probably only American Airlines. Cap, do you hotbox under your bed sheets? No. I'm an adult. I just hotbox my room. And look at that cloud deck just above us. It's pretty cool. Is it live ortho? Did you do it the old-fashioned way and download every ground texture? This is live ortho, MG. So it's a program called X-Plane Map Enhancements. So it's basically ortho as you fly along. Captain hotboxes his entire apartment. Correct. What's your take, Cap? I'm on the fence. Should I finally upgrade to 2024? I really use the PMGG, Phoenix, any builds, etc. I'm still so hesitant. I think it really depends on your PC specs, Midwest, to be honest with you. Can your PC handle 2024? Now, the good thing of 2024 is it has FSR3 support natively built in. So it has a native frame gen, essentially, for all graphics cards to use. And it works quite well, I have to say. Used to live an hour from Micro Center. Now that I'm in Tampa, the nearest one is in Miami. Either I'll have to go someone pick it up or come back home and ship a combo to me or visit Miami. How long is the drive from Tampa to Miami? You could always get on a flight for the day. Who's this? I think this is Vancouver Center. Ooh, Vancouver Center, 33.7. 33.7. Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Encore 3311, flight level 220.
Encore 3311, good morning, Vancouver Center. Runway 34 is active in Kelowna. Information Kilo is current. Plan the North 5 arrival. When able, say approach request.
Alright, we'll plan for the Norp 5 arrival, and we'd like to do the Arnav Yankee 34 from Ambat, if possible, please.
Encore 311, you can expect that. Proceed direct Rob T, join the Norp 5 arrival.
Alright, we'll proceed direct... Sorry, can I get that waypoint again?
Yeah, it's Rob T, Romeo, Oscar, Bravo, Tango, India.
Got you.
From there you can join the Norp 5.
Perfect. We'll proceed direct Rob T, and we'll join the Norp 5 for Encore 3311. Okay. A little bit of programming to do here. Flight plan, menu, arrive. Kelowna is correct. Oh, shit. CYLW. Good. Accept. We're going to plan 342. Accept. He wants us on the Norp 5, 1. The Rob T transition, which is what he wants us direct to. We want the Arnav Yankee 3-4, so number 3 on the list. And we want it via Ambat, which is number 1, so we'll insert that. Alright. Then we can delete this. Good. I'm going to go through here and make sure. He wants us direct to Rob T. So what we'll do is we'll go direct to, find Rob T, number 9 on the list. We'll insert that. Good. Then we'll go to our flight plan, and we'll just make sure we don't have any continuations. We do have one here, so we'll remove that one. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's brief ourselves with the approach now. So I'm going to pin this chart. Alright, so we're direct Rob T, which is going to take us to Elbel. And then from Elbel to Norup to Bivot to Vilmo to Ambat. So we're just going to Norup, Bivot, Vilmo, Ambat. Good. And then from Ambat, we're on the arrival. Ambat to Pendo, to Zudvo, to Alnog, to Vevti, to Avrar, to D-Bag, to Megda. Pendo to Zudvo, to Alnog, to Vevti, to Avrar, to D-Bag. Okay, we can delete this one. There we go. D-Bag Magda. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Looking good, chat. Looking good. And we're direct Rob T now. Very good. Very good. Canadian ATC is so chill. They are usually pretty good. Yeah. Alright, now I don't know if I need to redo my VNAV because we just messed with all of that. Yeah, we do. Okay. So target is 1,800 feet per minute. And apparently it already wants me to start my descent. That seems to be a little bit broken. Everything's in there correctly. Oh, it's because it technically wants us there. Okay, we'll just leave it. We have to vertical speed it, we'll vertical speed it, it's no problem. When he tells us to descend, we'll just descend. I'm hoping he doesn't put us into the side of a mountain. Hey Cap, how was the flight so far? Really good, yeah. Crazy you're using ortho? Yeah, well yes, I'm using it's like a live ortho. It's called X-Plane Map Enhancements. Got an i9 9900K with an RTX 4060. It should be okay then. The clip has been sent. I can't believe you have all these clips like at your ready. Corf to K-Pit to YYZ. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. I don't know if I can watch this one, chat. Chat, we're going old school right now. Are you guys ready for this one? This is 6 years ago, Captain Canada. I don't know if you guys are ready for this clip, to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys are ready for this clip. Hold on. I hope Lux Air is still here to witness this clip. Y'all ready for this one, chat? This one's gonna be a banger. Shit, dude. This is crazy. 6 years ago, chat. Boom. Alright, let's get it.
Charlie,
look at this. Fair, I'm gonna fix myself. No, I agree, Richard Rousel. Listen, that's the thing. I'm not. What the?
Quebec or
Hello? Oh, dude. Seems legit. Seems legit. Seems legit.
385 Quebec Heavy, thanks. Climb flight level 410.
Like, what the fuck? Oh boy. I don't know what to tell you, boys. We're going down. We're going down. Oh shit. Great clip, chat. Great clip. Good old X-Plane weather updates, baby. They're gonna get ya. They are gonna get ya. Yes, they will. That was a good one, dude.
Encore 3411.
That's a heck of a voice recorder for investigators. Yep.
Encore 3411.
What flight simulator do you recommend to start with? Honestly, probably Microsoft to start with. Microsoft, you can just load up and you've got 50 different airplanes you can fly. Everything's kind of ready to go. Your mic has improved since then. Yes, tremendously. What was my sub count 6 years ago? Probably 20,000? 15, 20,000? Truly the first time we got you to do a loop-de-loop.
Proceed direct. Robbie, join the North 5 arrival.
Robbie, join the North 5 arrival for Takeoff 11.
Nice. Alright, we're on the NORIP. 8810. Does it have that in here? I don't understand why it's saying it's like giving us an altitude that we can't be at. I don't think you can edit altitudes. Oh wait, you can. Okay. Rob T wants us above 12.4. And then we're supposed to be above 10, and at 8,000 at AMBAT. Let's go, like, can I put 16,000? Okay. And then L-Bell. Oh, no, it just deletes it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Does Alaska still fly this bird? They don't. Unfortunately.
Getting pretty close to company traffic ahead on the star. I'm just going to give you a vector here for spacing. Turn
They do not.
right, heading 330. Expect vectors direct NORIP later on to reach.
Will you buy the Citation C750? Most likely, Diego. Yeah. Never know where to set the ILS frequency. Depends which aircraft you're flying, KC. If you're flying Airbus, it does it for you automatically. If you're flying a Boeing, it's usually right beside the captain's seat. Just to the right down, there's a little box.
Now request further descent.
A lot of weather updates right now. I want to sell my PC, but I don't have my boxes for all the stuff. I mean, you could sell it. You going to part it out, or are you just going to sell the whole PC? Try bumping the clouds up to Ultra? I think they're fine the way that they are. We're kind of around 40, 50 FPS. I wouldn't really want to go much lower. Elstongrad, thanks for subscription, man. Welcome out.
Zero heavy, 360.
What kind of frames you getting? Like 40 to 50? Right now we're getting low 50s, high 40s. 49, 52, 53, 54, 53, 52.
Station calling, I missed your call. Say again, please.
It could summon the demon, exactly. The demon.
Beaver 50, Vancouver Center, good morning, thanks. Squawk 257.
What is my favorite livery on the 350? Probably the Delta LA 28. The Delta LA 28 livery is...
Direct NORIP, rejoin the arrival.
You're parting it out? Ah, that sucks. You could just order a bunch of, like, non-static bags, Aviation Nick. If you go, I think, like, Amazon, you can order, like, the static-proof bags. If you did that, you'd probably be okay. I think this hold is for a missed approach. Not quite sure what that is. I did see it, Diego. Yeah. Just love the opportunities to visit new airports that this airplane gives us. Absolutely.
Contact Vancouver Center 133.5.
133.5, but 259 will sit.
Tricky, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, Johan, I think it would just have to be more like funny moments. Like silly stream moments and stuff like that. We don't really crash airplanes, thankfully. Dash 8 could have been upgraded like Airbus did with the 320 to 320 Neo to make it more cost efficient and more modern cockpit. Maybe more airlines would keep / buy them in their fleet. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of surprised that Q4 isn't more popular around the world. I don't know if that's just like the lack of like being able to order them. I don't know. I really don't know. And look at this airplane. Beautiful. She's a beauty through and through. Better be careful though, Davis. We'll start up the Reddit hate threads again. ATR seems more popular because it's easy to land.
3311, when ready, descend 15,000.
When ready, 15,000 on core 3311. By the way, have you heard of AutoDGS plugin for X-Plane? It's got marshalers and VDGS. A friend recently recommended it and have been enjoying perfect parking since. Interesting. Do you have to pick your Do you have to pick your parking spots, or does it just work at every gate, Lux? Auto DGS. I'm going to Google that right now. Is it a freeware plugin? Auto DGS X-Plane 12. It's a GitHub. Oh, it's on the forums. For every gateway airport. It's only gateway airports, apparently. Interesting.
Encore 3411, proceed direct to Robbie, join the North 5 arrival.
What's a gateway airport? So non like third-party sceneries. Actually, for SAM, someone made OpenSAM to replace it free. I did see that, Skylar, as well. I am running OpenSAM, but I don't have any option in my plugins menu for like SAM. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that.
Encore 3411, confirm Odkin.
Negative. Robbie, I'll spell it. Romeo, Oscar, Bravo, Tango, India.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to showcase X-Plane in good light. I reached out to a few developers that were kind enough to send me some payware airports and stuff like that. But yeah. I really am curious if this is going to pick up VNAV. It's going to say FD mode not inhibited. I don't think it's going to give me a VNAV because it has weird altitudes that I can't change for some reason. Can I change you here? Can I put you to like 15,000 and enter it? Oh, I can. Well, shit. Look at that. What if I put you now? Yeah. Okay, except we're way high up on the profile now. No problem. All right, he gave us 15,000, right, chat? Let's go 15,000, and we're going to go vertical speed, because I don't want this to kill us. We'll go vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute. I'm going to pull the power back. All the way to like 15 or 20 on the torque. I wish I knew that I could do that before. It says we're 6,400 feet above profile, but we're coming back up into it now. Good. At least that gives us AMBAT for that. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's coming back to profile. We'll catch it. We will catch it. No problem.
Encore 3411, I'm going to put you on a vector for now until you're able to direct Robbie, turn left heading 160.
160, 3411, check that.
L-Bell at 13.5. That's fine.
Advise.
What advice for 3411?
Luckily, we've got lots of time to run until we have to be at our 10,000 or 8,000 foot, so we're good.
Contact Vancouver Center 133.5.
133.5, Encore 3511. We'll see it.
Thanks.
Vancouver Center, good morning. Encore 3311, descending to 15,000 through flight level 190 now.
Encore 3311, Vancouver Center, hello, Kelowna, altimeter 2997, runway 34, plan to RNAV Yankee, runway 34, AMBAT transition.
RNAV Yankee 34 AMBAT transition, Encore 3311. Alright, 3011, I believe he said on the altimeter. No, I'm getting 2997. Okay. 2997. We're going to set that now. 2997. 2997. Good. Our barrow minimums are going to be 30. We're going to have to put 3,100. Oh boy, this is going to be scrolling. Can I hold it? I can't.
Encore 3311, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Encore 3311. 8,000, alt cell. Alright, we're still descending 2,000 feet per minute until we get it. What did I say? 3,100 on my minimums? Yeah, 3,100 on our MDA. At least it scrolls faster than Microsoft's. Alright, we'll go 3090 because it's 3086. There we go. Good. Alright, cool. We should be coming back up in a profile now. Yeah, we're only 2,400 feet above profile now. So we're looking good. We're slowly but surely coming back into that profile. Very good, very good. Are we going to die? No. No, no, no. Come on now. Who are you flying with, sir? I promise I will not kill you. Is this your first leg? This is the first leg. Yeah, we're going over to Vancouver after this one. And we're running payware scenery for all airports today. Thank you and courtesy of Canada for X-Plane. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat if you're an X-Plane user and you'd like to see what I'm using today. The Bluebird 75 sounds so good, and I've been on one IRL. Yes.
Watershed 143, contact tower 119.6. Have a nice day, see you. 19.6, Watershed 143, we'll see you.
19.6 will be for us next. 19.6, we'll bug that up. Good. Has to be one of my favorite approaches in Canada. The RNAV Yankee, it's so good, dude. So good. Alright, we're back up onto our VNAV profile, so I'm going to arm VNAV now. You'll see that VNAV has been selected. Once we get up to our path, it switches over. So now we're on VNAV path, looking real good, chat. Now we can let the aircraft manage all the hard thinking, and we can just sit back and make sure our speed is good. I haven't flown the RNAV Yankee into Kelowna in a long time, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm aiming for about 240 knots. I don't think we have a speed restriction coming in, do we? Oh, 210. Alright, so we're going to aim for 210. Pull the power all the way back. Aim for 210 on the speed. Good. I'll bring this down a little bit now, like that. There we go. Very cloudy today. You just lost both of your engines? Were you icing up? Did you have your anti-ice on? Sounds like maybe you didn't. Right, there's 210 on the restriction. Beautiful. We're all going to die. No. Not on my airplane, sir. Not on my airplane. Not on my watch. No, sir. Hey, Cap, have you heard about the briefing panel add-on for Microsoft? No.
Zulu, runway 34, ambient transition. Zulu, runway 34, ambient transition, what's your tip on that?
Man, breaking through the clouds. Now, I believe that this is just default X-plane that we see beneath us, because there's a overlay for this airport. It does look like better than default, though. I think they're like kind of like their own blend of ortho into here. It's just SimBrief with Microsoft plugin. Oh. Maybe I have heard of that or seen it. Right, 210 restriction. We're descending through 12,000 feet now, which is good. We're supposed to be above 8,800. Sorry. Never mind. We're good. Runway 34, above 10. We're good. 210 knots. We're now proceeding direct to Bevo. 210, above 10,000 as well. That's a pretty shallow descent rate coming through. Hey, Gap, any chance of a flyby before the turn? You got it. Sheesh. Let's get one from both angles. Sheesh. Good. Oh boy, that's loud. Briefing panel for Microsoft just puts all your sim brief into like the winds and airports info. It makes it easier to read. Got you. Okay. Do you arm approach on an RNAV or loc then approach? No, you just fly it. You fly it LNAV VNAV on this thing. You don't have to arm the approach. LNAV VNAV. Looks pretty good out there. What's blinking over the gear button? Probably to let us know that there's ice warning. We're still sitting at -2. There is randomly some rain coming through, so we've got the anti-ice on. What was my worst landing ever? I don't know. We've had a few gnarly ones. Should see Kelowna off there in the distance. Yeah, there's the airport right there to our left. We're going to do a big old circling RNAV. The next one actually landed pretty well into Kelowna. I've had good luck. Yeah, the Cincinnati one was funny. That was a good one. I do remember that one. That was a good one. Worst landing, I'm sure Davis has a clip. Oh, I'm sure of it as well. I am sure of it. Alright, we forgot to do our cruise checklist, but we're just going to pretend that all of that was done. Descent checklist, altimeters are good, approach briefing is good, cabin out control is good, ice protection is on as required, approach checklist, altimeter is good, we're getting close to our lights. See, there's that rain again. That's why we have the anti-ice on. It doesn't look like there's rain, but that's the thing with X-Plane, man. It may look like you're not flying near rain, but you'll get rain. Some things don't change. The Cincinnati when we flipped the airplane with the scenery, yeah, that was... Have you flown a Dash 7? I have not, Ethan, no. I have not, my friend. There's the ice warning again, but that's okay, don't worry, we have our anti-ice on. Right? Yes, we do. Can you stop yelling at me? We know. It's icing. Alright, I'm just going to leave that beeping at us. Yeah, the 2024 when we were getting like 1 FPS trying to touch down. That was a good one too. Alright, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Wing lights and logo lights are on. We'll ding the cabin. Good. Everybody should be seated. Lights are on. GPWS landing flaps. We have flaps 15 selected. Good. Fuel transfer is off. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 and standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control go on. On. Good. Pressers checked. Passenger signs are on. Caution and warning lights are checked. Nothing there. And cabin is secured. Approach checklist is complete, friends. We'll close the cabin. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is ortho. You can see that this is ortho, and this is where we transfer over to, like... I don't know if it's default X-Plane, because we have to run it... We're running it with a mesh for this scenery, in order for the scenery to work correctly. City Air used to fly the Dash 7 from Toronto City way back in the day.
311, Vancouver Center, good day via AMBAT, clears the Kelowna, RNAV Yankee, runway 34 approach. Encore 3311.
Sorry, cleared the RNAV Yankee 3-4 approach from Ambat, 3311.
Oh.
I was calling 3411. Okay, so we've been cleared. So what that means is we can look at this and we can see here at D-bag, we need to be at 3,400 feet. So we'll descend 3,400 now. 3,400, and we'll go alt-cell 3,400. Good, we'll keep descending on the VNAV path. Beautiful. I'm going to pause the music now, chat. Boop boop, music is paused. We'll get our sim sounds turned up a little bit. Good. And we're cleared from Ambat, so we're making the turns now. D-bag at 3,400 will probably be fully configured and take control at D-bag. We can take this to 3,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set 3,000 and we'll go from there. Good. There's downtown and the city of Kelowna right over there. We'll fly right over top of it.
Spirit 181 on my 3-4 taxi by Delta. Do you require full length? Full length day for Spirit 181.
Alright. That's good. We'll do FA notified. And then it'll be condition levers and all that fun stuff. Good. Good, good, friends. Good, good. D-bag and low bush. Yep, Captain Canada stream. My man. My man. Cap, another trip on the Q4? Yes. Good to see you, Bobo. Welcome back. We're in the Q4 all week, man. So tomorrow will be our last stream in the Q4. Excuse me. You crashed? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. 210. Then we have 180 at Vevti. 180. You flying the C750? Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. I don't know exactly when. Next week, we're going to look at the Phoenix BFU update. So, one thing I like about X-Plane is the yoke movements and the autopilot. You barely see it on Microsoft. Yeah, I don't know. Not turning the G-load view on. No, we're using XP Realistic for the G ratings and stuff. XP Realistic. What are we flying next time? Tomorrow, the Q400, Vancouver to Prince Rupert and back. We're going way north Canada, northern Canada. All right, let's start configuring. Let's start slowing her down, 180 knots. We're gonna go bleed air 1 and 2 to min. Good. What's the temperature outside? +9. I think we can not worry about the icing anymore. I don't see any rain and it's +9. I think we're good. And it should be getting warmer and warmer as we descend into the valley here. All right, there's 180 knots. Our approach speed, we're looking at about 130 knots on our landing VAP. That's good. There's 180. We'll advance those again. Good. Maintain 180. Good.
Western 259, welcome to Kelowna. Taxi to Eber by Delta.
Is tower not online anymore?
3311,
Nope.
the winds are 29013.
Speed check flaps 5 degrees. Clear to land runway 34, Encore 3311, thanks.
Better.
Brandon to Calgary, but I'm sure there's no senior for Brandon. Yeah, I'm not sure Canadian flight simmer. Not that I've seen anyways. All right, let's bring the props all the way forward. Help us bleed off some of that speed. Trying to maintain 180. I don't want to get too slow for the people behind us. Although I don't know if there's anybody behind us now. I'm sure the jets have already made it in. The only other person that was behind us crashed his Q400 somewhere in the Rockies. There's the city of Kelowna. Downtown's over there. Beautiful city if you've never been to Kelowna. A lot of money in Kelowna. A lot of money. And we should see the airport right over yonder. There's our airport, chat. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Right, we're maintaining 180 until we start making our left turn. Once we start making that left turn, we'll start getting her configured and ready to go. Yeah, this is like a blend of ortho and mesh. So it's not quite ortho. It's like default X-plane textures, but with mesh. So it looks better than default, but not quite as good as ortho, if you will. All right, props are all the way forward. Not flaps yet. Bleed air 1 and 2 we've set to min as well. So that, there's 2,500. So gear down. Flaps 10 degrees. Don't worry, we're going to get the horn until the flaps are all the way down. I'm bringing the speed back now. I don't know why you're yelling at me. It's plus 18. All right, speed's rolling all the way back. Got 1,000 feet to go until we take control of the aircraft. We'll go speed checks, flaps 15 degrees, which will be our landing flaps today. And again, we're looking for about 130 knots on our VAP speed. Good, there's the horn, 1,000 feet. There's our speed right about there. It's 132 knots. We're looking good. Speed's good, looking set. Beautiful. We should have our airport right out there. There it is right there. Gorgeous. We're 2 white, 2 red. We're right on path. Wonderful. Cool. Friends, enjoy this arrival. I am taking control of the aircraft, my airplane. Hey, it didn't do that weird thing where we immediately spin out to the right. Good. All right, friends. Looking real good right now. And we're just going to use our vertical path to get all the way down. Are you coming in for a landing? I hope so. Speed's a little bit quick. We'll bring that back just a little bit. Very good.
Hold short, runway 34, routing traffic.
There's our horn to let us know we're below altitude. That's good. Imagine this in 2024. I mean, we've flown here in 2020 a ton. We have scenery for Kelowna. We have flown into here. It is beautiful. It's kind of rare, though, that you get this RNAV arrival. This one seems to be rare. Usually they're landing on the 1.6s coming the other way. And it's kind of just a boring ILS approach. It is kind of cool, because when you're on the ILS approach, you come in over that mountain range right there, which does make it pretty neat. But yeah. All right, friends. Get our feet set up here in our rudders. We're looking good. We're bang on path. We're actually showing 3 white, 1 red. Although we are on our V path. We'll go pappies now because we're so close to the runway. Got slight wind off of the right side of the aircraft. Nothing we can't deal with.
500.
There we go. 500 feet. Put on a little bit of power. Beautiful. Looking good, chat. 2 white, 2 red all the way in, please.
$100. 50. 40. 30, 20, 10.
Into the ground, chat. Into the ground. Perfect. Nose down gently. Reversers. Hold that nose off. Bring it down gently. Beautiful. Very, very nice. There is 60 knots. Advance it to taxi. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 friends. Doesn't get much better than that.
Welcome to this is not Vancouver. Welcome to Kelowna, left on Alpha, left on Delta.
Left on Alpha, left on Delta. Encore 3311. Very nice arrival, friends. Very nice arrival. Take that all day long. A little bit floaty, but we kept it under the 10 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. Happy with that one. I'm telling you, dude, the first couple streams I was really struggling with this aircraft because my trim was just so far out of whack. I found the perfect balance. I've got the perfect balance now of, like, I think where my trim should be. Apron via Delta, good day. Hopefully we'll catch you for the departure at Encore 3311.
Oh yeah, you'll get me here and on Vancouver arrival.
Oh, let's go, bud. All right, landing lights are off, taxi lights are on, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off. No tail lights are off as well. We'll go ahead and power up the APU. That is good, that is good. We'll do our after landing checklist. Control lock goes in. Good. Transponders good. Radar is good. Flaps are coming up. Nice flap sound as well. Very nice. Alright, tank aux pump 1 and 2 go off. Yaw damper goes off. Beautiful. We already flipped that over to taxi. Anti-collision light is on red. Lights is required. Pitot static switches, windshield heat, and window heat go off. Pitot static switches, windshield heat, and window heat go off. Good. Ice protection not required. Bus ties are tied. Good. And APU, we're spooling up, and bleed air 1 and 2 can go back to normal. And we'll start the APU. Beautiful. Great day of flying, friends. Departing aircraft, yeah, it was a little biz jet. Where did they park this airplane? Let's see where they parked it. We'll try and replicate exactly where they parked. Oh, it's not showing me. Okay. We'll just go all the way down. We'll go all the way down to the end. We'll go, oh boy, sorry, number 6. Actually, it looks like we'll have to take whatever gate is available because there's lots of people there. Grass, nope, nothing to see here. I was literally staring at, I forgot there's so much torque. Like, look, if I don't touch the rudder pedals, watch what happens. The aircraft, because there's so much torque, the airplane just kind of starts to lean off the edge. He's on the taxiway. Is this plane worth $80 for X-Plane 12? If you already own X-Plane 12, I would say yes, that this airplane is definitely worth it. This airplane is... It's going to make you work. It's definitely going to make you work, but it's incredible, man. It's going to make you work, but it is a lot of fun. Hell of a fun airplane to fly. Captain's mowing lawns, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, after landing checklist is complete. Next will be our shutdown checklist. Pranav, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Chat, what are we rating that landing? 1 out of 10. What do we rate it? I'm saying a solid 7.7. Maybe 8.2. 7.7, 8.2 is my landing rating on that one. Captain's mowing the lawns. Yeah, we're getting paid a little extra today. No problem. All right, I said we wanted to go in. We'll take stand 6, which is down here. And for 6, yeah, we can go in here. 9.0, 9.1, nice. I like the 1 out of 10 that you initially suggested. Rude. Rude, sir. Rude. There's stand 5. We'll take 6 right over here. 8.8 because the Dash 8 is difficult for me to land. It is. It's a very difficult airplane in general. This airplane will make you work. Even more than like the RJ, which is crazy to say. This airplane will make you work. Taxi switches going off. Get her parked up into the stand.
181, contact center 1337.
We're on the line. Oh, we're on the line. And I'm going to call her quits right about there. How did we do? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Good. Park brakes on. Beautiful. Taxi lights off. Emergency brake is on. Standby hydraulic pressure PTU control goes to normal. Power levers are disc. Condition levers all the way down to feather. Good. Passenger signs can go off. Nose wheel steering is off. Radar is off. Anti-skid can go off. Good. Bleed air 1 and 2 goes back to min. Good. APU is on as required. Emergency lights, we'll wait for that. Fuel conditions good. Lights are good, and that's good. Beautiful. Let's go. Seatbelt signs, no smoking. Emergency lights. And we'll flip over the engine bleed. We'll get the APU bleed on. Good. And now we will shut those engines down. Beautiful. Passenger signs, emergency lights, and condition levers are all off. Shutdown checklist is complete, my friends. Very nice. We'll jump over to our Q tab, sorry, our load tab, and we'll go ahead and I think we need to wait for the engines to actually stop spinning, and then they'll let us deboard the aircraft. Beautiful. Isn't this the aircraft type that Sky King stole? Yes, he stole the Q400, the Alaska Airlines one. All right, we've got the cones out. We're still waiting for the engines to stop spinning. Frankie, what are you doing? Did you say hi to chat? If you're coming over here, you have to say hi to chat. What are you doing, little Franklin? All right, there we go. Engines have oh. A little bit of a weird stutter. I think that's an X-Plane 12 thing, because it never used to do that. They used to, like, very smoothly stop. All right, let's go ahead and start unloading. There we have it, friends. Beautiful. Deboarding our Q400 here in Kelowna. Open up that door, say goodbye to all our passengers. Great. Very nice day of flying. Very, very good, friends. All right. Let's go ahead and start planning for the flight over to Vancouver. This is going to be a very beautiful flight as well. We're going to be edit flight. Oh, sorry, new flight. New flight. We're going to be when 3323. And we're going CYLW over to CYVR. We are going to be in the Dash 8. DH8D. It looks like they're landing on the 8s. Winds are 120 at 11. Looks like we're landing on the 8s into Vancouver. I will plug this up, copy that. We'll go ahead and generate that. Good. We'll go over to our timers. We'll throw in our new command. For those of you flying with us, want to make sure that you have the right routing or the same routing that I'm using. We'll get that bugged in here. That is good. Exclamation point route has been updated. Beautiful. We're going to pre-file our flight plan. We'll get that sent off. Good. And now we will disconnect and reconnect with the new call sign. What is it? 3323. 3323. We'll reconnect. Beautiful. I will update the banner. Also get some tunes bumping now while we're sitting here on the ground waiting. Gotta do the boarding, deboarding process. Good. Flight summary, finish flight, okay, good. Close you, good. Reopen you. DH8D. Fly. Explain. Good. Looks like we have full service all the way there, chat. Full ATC for this entire next leg. It's not a very long leg. I think it comes in around 50 minutes. What did it say? 43 minutes. So actually a pretty short next leg. There we go. No replay? We won't do the replay. No, we'll do the... Well, fuck. No, we won't. We'll do the replay once we're down in Vancouver. Hey, kept watching on my work break again. Joseph, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day, dude. As an April Fool's stream or a meme stream would be funny if you flew in North Korea. No. It's not very politically correct. Have you flown the new Citation X yet? I have not. Nope. I have not, Dennis. Majestic, please give me the Q4 for Microsoft. I know. I know, dude. I know. WestJet livery is so nice. It is. The Encore livery. They have a new livery on their Q4s as well. I think there's still some older Q4s that are running this livery, but they have a new livery as well. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Right, let's, we can start working on some fun stuff down here. So if we go to our menu page, or sorry, flight plan menu, we can delete flight plan, yes, good. We can then go to menu, and we can go depart, and we can start plugging some stuff in here. So CYLW for Kelowna, good. We'll accept that. We're going to plan runway 24 for departure, and then I'm not quite sure if they're going to give us a departure. So what we'll do is while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and grab the ATIS, which is ATIS Lima, and we'll see what they want us to do for our departure out of here. Kelowna approach, hello again, Encore 3323 with ATIS Lima, IFR clearance to Vancouver, please.
Encore 3323, thanks for Lima. Vancouver 708, cleared Vancouver. Merritt's 6 departure, flight plan route off runway 34, squawk 4222.
Alrighty, Encore 3323 is cleared to Vancouver, Merit 6, then is filed, departing 34, squawking 4222.
Encore 3323, read back correct, Lima current, call for taxi.
Lima's current, we'll let you know when we're ready to taxi. Thanks, Encore 3323. Alright, beautiful. Got our taxi clearance, got all our fun stuff done. Good, so we're going to be on the Merit 6 departure. So we're going to go 3 on the list, no transition, so we'll enter that, and then we'll go to flight plan. Beautiful. After Merit, we will proceed direct to, sorry, I'm going to get my flight plan up here. After Merit, we're going direct Booth. We'll put in Booth. They don't spell it all weird, it's the same spelling, Booth. Good. And then from Booth, we're jumping on the most Canadian arrival ever. For my Canadian friends, you already know what we're going to be doing. CYVR. Good. Enter that in. Accept that. We're planning 8 left on the arrival. Accept that. We are on the Canuck 5 arrival. Yes, as always. No transition. We're going to plan for the ILS. I don't know which ILS. Let's see. Probably the ILS Yankee or Zulu, whatever one's available. Princess Canada. Nice. Is that me? Is that who I am? Princess Canada. What do we got here? Let's go to approaches. So the ILS Yankee 8 left. That's a pretty cool little RNAV into their chat. Now we'll plan for the ILS. We just did an RNAV. We did a cool RNAV. We'll do that. I think with the traffic coming behind us, it might be a little bit difficult to get RNAVs in on everybody on this way in. So ILS Yankee via final, we'll just plug that in. There we go. Good. ILS Yankee 08 left, so number 1 on the list. We'll enter that in. No transition. That's good. Flight plan. Please remove this message. Thank you. Alright, looking at this, we've got Booth twice, so we'll delete that one. We'll delete that one. Then we've got VTEV, Stave, Lane, Mills, Basra, Seabog, Aplex, Vinlo, Radar Vectors, Eckham. So we can delete this. We can delete this. There we go, and then it should be ILS 9 left, or sorry, 8 left, Eckham, Omrad, 8 left. Looks good to me. So it should be radar vectors from Vinlo, yep, to Eckham, to down and in. Perfect. Looking good, friends. Very, very nice. Are you done deboarding? We'll call it a fast unload. We'll unload them now. Good. Let's go to select our load. Let's look at SimBrief here, see what things are doing. Total flight time for this leg, 43 minutes on the flight time. Fuel for this leg, 2176. We'll bug that in, and we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 24,522. 24,522. Good. That's going to be 63 passengers, 758 kilos of cargo. Everything looks good there. Load summary, confirm load, start loading. Beautiful. Let's come down here and plug in some numbers into our fuel calculations. This said we had how many passengers? 63 passengers. 63 passengers on this guy. Enter that in. Good. We're looking for 25.2. So we'll put this to 5,000. Sorry, 24.5. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Except our cargo was off. Cargo was total cargo weight on this one 758. You know what? I'm just going to leave it just like that because our zero fuel weight is perfect on there. Fuel on board is going to be 2176. 2176. And we'll enter that in. Perfect. Good. Everything is set there, friends. Let's brief ourselves quickly here with the Kelowna departure today. It's going to be the Merit 6 departure. We'll pin it. We'll look at it. So off of runway 34, it's going to be Savux, Canned, Possum, Notive, then a big old left turn direct Merit. And we'll confirm that. We've got Savux, Canned, Possum, Notive, and then direct Merit. Perfect. Everything is looking good, my friends. Everything is coming up daisies. Is this your favorite regional jet? 100%. It's not even a question. This overall, I believe, is my favorite jet ever. Growing up in Canada, having family members that worked at the airlines, being able to fly on this aircraft as much as I did as a kid, it's just one of those nostalgia things, you know what I mean? It's just one of those nostalgia things. It's for terrain, Paul, I believe. Yeah. How long until pushback? Hoping I will catch the departure. Well, we're boarding up now. It won't be very long. Probably about 10 minutes, and we'll be pushing back and getting on out of here. We're getting the passengers and fuel. You can see the fuel trucks out right now, giving us fuel. It's one cool little thing I do like about this airplane is, like, the fuel trucks are all modeled. So, like, he's actually grabbing fuel from the fuel dispenser there, into the cart, and then up into the engine. It's pretty cool. What's my Twitch? Theo, I don't have a Twitch. No. I'm about to do a flight in the iFly Max from Orlando to Los Wages, 4-hour flight. Nice. Enjoy, man. Arga, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Nice to meet you as well. Lost Wages. Man, at quick glance, one could think that this is a real picture. It's pretty good. The lighting and atmosphere in X-Plane, I think, is what's really impressed me, to be honest with you. The lighting and the atmosphere in here is just incredible, man. Okay, let's go to our checklist, and we can remove all of our checks, and we'll start doing some things here and get it ready to go. So recirc fans are on, external checks done, all of that is good. Checked before start, circuit breakers, good, and then we'll leave everything else off for now. We can do, those are on the disc and fuel off, so that's good. Emergency brake is good. Fuel transfer, that's fine, and then we'll leave the rest of that for when we're boarded and ready to go. I don't have Twitch, Theo. I just stream on YouTube, man. No Twitch. No Twitchy. No Twitchy. No, I have 2 YouTube streams going, Theo. So we have a vertical one, and then we have a regular, if you're on PC or whatever. We have a vertical stream and a regular stream. Looks like fueling is done. Should see the fuel cart start to go away. In Thailand, the only operator of the Q400 was Nok Air. They used to fly them every year until we moved to south, where there aren't really any flights to the north. Only recently retired due to bankruptcy. Damn, that sucks, Tom. That sucks. I love seeing the Q4 flying around, man. Luckily, I get to see them all the time. I get to fly on them still all the time. I flew on a Dash 8 last year? Last year or the year before? I did fly this Dash 8 X-Plane 11 before going to Microsoft. I'm in going to buy X-Plane 12 just to fly the Dash 8 now. I mean, you can always fly X-Plane 11 in the Dash 8. Greetings from Budapest. Matt, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. What do you plan on pushing? Very soon. We're almost done boarding. We're almost done boarding. And we'll start our pushback. It's unfortunate the queue is seen at all my home airport. That it's not seen? It's such a unique airplane, man. In case you didn't know, I love it. Love me some Q400. At Fort Lauderdale? Nah. You probably would have had, what, silver when they were around in the ATRs, but they're done now too. You may have mentioned that, maybe once or twice in passing. Kev, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Do you like this plane? It's okay. Psych! I love it. I still think this is one of the best add-ons for X-Plane, in my opinion. It's got to be right up there with Flight Factor and IXEG and Tolus. It's got to be right up there. Hey, Cap, tuning in. I'm assuming we're going to be in the Phoenix the next time you stream. Well, next stream is tomorrow. Next week we'll be in the Phoenix. Yes, next week's streaming schedule. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We will be in the Phoenix BFU. BFU. All right, how are we doing on boarding? We almost done? They're almost done. Should we just fast load it, chat, and get the hell out of here? Maybe not. Let's work on some things. You on, you on, you on. Anti-skid can go on. We can finish off our checklists. So that is on, armed, and on. Takeoff data, we have to wait for the takeoff data. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, let's fast load it. Let's get this bad boy ready to go. Alright, cool. Let's do our takeoff data. There we go. 24, 24, 28 on our V-speeds. Good. Go over to our checklists. We'll confirm that that is reviewed before start checklist is complete. Startup approved. Battery master main aux and standby bat is on. Doors and fueling lights are out. APU bleed goes off. Good. We can turn those bleeds on, and anti-collision light to red, and engines are cleared for start. So anti-collision light to red, and we'll spool up engine number 2 so we can kill the APU and get off out of here. Start. Thank you. And NH percentage on the rise. Here she goes. And we'll move that to feather. Mr. Mav, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. What's the plan for tomorrow? I'm taking you guys way north tomorrow. We're doing Vancouver to Prince Rupert and back. Air Canada Jazz. How's the Crash 8 treating you, Tom? I've been loving every minute of it, man. We've had some spicy ass approaches, but I've been loving every minute of it, man. I feel like I'm finally just like getting comfortable with it again, which sucks because we're already halfway through the week, but I'm just starting to feel like really comfortable and yeah. First time in your live. I'm only an X-Plane, and I normally watch X-Plane streamers. Very nice to see you in X-Plane. I enjoy your lives with the Q400. Jesse, well, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Why is the X-Plane 12 model matching on VATSIM only showing 737s? Well, that's because those are the only airplanes that are here right now, is 737s. We had a Q400 with us as well earlier. Alright, can those guys, okay, they can get out that way. How should I push? Let's see. I should be pushing. I just don't want to block them from going out there. Let's plan our pushback. Let's start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, those guys are going to go out that way. We're going to turn it and we're going to go right there. And that shouldn't be a problem for them. Good. Tow is driving up. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and we can kill the APU because we have power now. Generators are on Gen 2, so we're looking good with that. Start approved is good. After start will be next. Good. Thought the model matching was broken. Nope, it's just a bunch of WestJet 7.3s, man. We'll pause the music after this song. It's almost done. Should be just enough time to start our pushback. A little bit of rain now on the windshield. I do like the rain effects in X-Plane. They look good.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ready to connect. Wish JSX was as simple as better pushback? I agree. I wish better pushback was in Microsoft. Just make your life so much easier. We're just waiting for the two company WestJets to get out, but we did plan our push to give them enough room.
Encore 3323, WestJet 314, runway 34, winds are 280, 11 gust 18, altimeter is 2997, taxi via Charlie Delta. Charlie Delta to runway 34, Western.
All right, we're good to go. Park brake released.
355, roger. WestJet 143, both companies are going to be no factor. You can push when you're ready.
I will push ready. Thanks, Encore 3323. All right, let's get her going. Top altitude on the Merit is going to be initial climb 9,000. So we're going to go altitude 9,000. We'll do alt cell 9,000. We want to be on LNAV, so that is correct. And then we want to be on IAS speed 170. Very good. All right, upstairs, we'll spool up number 1. Start. Good. And NH is on the rise. We're looking for 25%. There it is. We'll start in feather. Beautiful.
Vancouver Center is back.
Going to 259, we'll get going now.
WestJet 259, roger, the winds are 280, 11 gust 18, clear takeoff, runway 34.
What is that? There's a Q400 over here, but he's in a weird livery that I don't know. All right, 2 good engines, friends. Very nice. Very nice. start running through some of our checklists now. APU and external power is off. Main bus ties can now go off. Good. Bleed air 1 and 2 can go normal. Good. Battery temps are checked. Condition levers can go to max.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Park brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Condition levers are max. Why is there a Polish airline? We'll pretend we didn't see that. Clear prop! Attempt me to go down the rabbit hole of X-Plane 12 to fly the Dash 8 again. Don't worry, you're not alone. You're not alone. Alright, stand by. Hydraulic pressure and PTU controls go on. On. Good. That's good. Full travel on the elevator. Full travel, good. Hydraulics normal. Flap set, 5 degrees for departure. De-ice not required. Rudder travel, full travel. Steering switch on. Good. Windshield heat and window heat on. On and on. Good. Flight to taxi. We're already on taxi, so that is good. Radar nav set. MFD, PFD is all set, and yaw dampers go on. Good. And after start checklist is complete. Taxi checklist. Taxi lights, we'll leave that. Altimeter set. Flight instruments checked. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 and auto feather go on. Good. Flaps are 5 and indicated. 5 and indicated. Good. Takeoff trim. We're going to go 3 notches. 1, 2, 3. Good. Condition levers max 1020. Good. Pitot-static switches all come on. Good. Ice protection as required. Caution and warning lights checked. All have been out. Flight clearances have been reviewed, and cabin is secured. Beautiful. Taxi checklist is complete. Make sure our taxi lights are on. Good. Did we not do our takeoff warning? Oh yeah, I skipped it. Hold on. Hold the brakes. Park brake off. Takeoff warning test. No alarm. We're good. All right. Line-up checklist will be next. Vancouver Encore 3323 ready to taxi runway 34.
Encore 3323, runway 34. The winds are 28011, gust 18, altimeter 2997, taxi by Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, hold short 34. Thanks. Encore 3323. All right, let's go. Could fall asleep to the sound of a prop, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I think we're the last ones getting out of here. FSX was good times, dude. Some of the best. ECAP just landed in Jeddah with a 308. Nice. Very good. Have you some Austrian Airlines ops in the Q4? Maybe next time we're in the Q4. Yeah, I think we'll go fly it in Europe next time we're in the Q4. So are you saying you couldn't see us squawking from Encore 3323?
Yeah, I see your mode C off.
Yeah, okay, it's weird. Whenever you do a turn in this airplane, give me a sec.
Okay.
Let me know if you see me now.
Stand by. You know, if you can, just disconnect and reconnect. I think that'll help it.
Okay, we'll try. I already did that, but I think it's just something with the turn in this airplane.
Roger.
Innsbruck, baby. We should be good now. Do you plan to fly in Europe? Yes. Not this week, but yes. Is he a different livery this time? He is.
Onboard 3323. Still don't quite have it. Recycle your transponders. Go up 2416. We'll see if that works.
2416. Checking now. 2416.
Cover 20 Romeo. The wind is over 28011. Gust 18. Clear takeoff. Runway 34. Clear takeoff 3420 Romeo. That's your 355 I Delta line up runway 34.
How's it feel to be back in Exped again? Feels like I never left, to be honest with you. Hey, buddy.
That's your 259 Vancouver Center 1337.
Center 1237. Motion 259.
Thank you. Encore 3323. I see you now. Thanks.
Perfect. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Maybe if they kept the same squawk or something, it screws it up.
Yeah, that must have been it.
Love your content. It's better to chill out than Netflix. Hey, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. You see Henry? Yeah, we'll hold short here. We'll bring him up. Everybody can say hi to Hanky Boy.
West Jets 143, turn left, Merit. Left here, Merit, West Jets 143.
Henry, come say hi to chat. Come here, buddy. Come up. Come on. Up. Good boy. Oh, say hi, chat. My name is Henry. My name is First Officer Henry. With my five? Ah, good boy. Oh, and a kiss. Kisses and gag high fives. Can you speak? Can you speak? What? Can you speak?
Question 143 Vancouver Center 134 correction.
He's literally the most chill dog ever. Can you speak? Really? My goodness, Henry. My goodness, Henry. What a good boy. Okay, can you go lay down? You go lay down? Good boy. Go to your bed. You literally have 4 toys in your bed that you can play with. Thank you. Good boy. And a high five? High five. High five. Good boy. I've been teaching him to give me high fives from across the room. He's learning. Remember Day Day used to do that? Daisy would be like all the way on the couch behind me and I'd be like, Day Day, high five.
I'll be closing up shortly.
Alright, cabin crew notified. We'll flip this over to Flite. Good. Flight controls. Checked. Free and clear. Beautiful. That is good. Transponder TCAS is on. We know that it's working. Bleed air 1 and 2 can go to min. Good. And we'll wait for our lineup and then we'll get the strobe lights and line up 3-4 via Delta. Encore 3323. Alright, anti-collision light to white and landing lights on. Taxi light off. Strobe lights on. We'll get our wing lights and our tail lights as well. Good. Have you on the speakers of both my dogs just went wild looking for the dog in the apartment. Nice. You're on Vancouver ground? Nice, Johnson. Very cool, man. We'll be there in probably less than an hour. We should be there.
That's just 355, but on a 5 passing 2,200 to climb 1 5,000. 5,000, 255.
Alrighty, lineup checklist is complete. Next will be our after takeoff checklist. You hear about the BFU? I did. Coming this week, man. Exciting news. Exciting news. Get the wipers on? God, no.
Number 20, we have Vancouver Center, 135.
Never mind.
337, good day.
Way too loud.
33720. Yeah.
Do the Neos come with that? No, the Neos are a completely new purchase. The Neos will be a separate purchase completely altogether.
3323 to 128, 11, got 18, clear for takeoff, Honorary 34.
Clear for takeoff 3-4 on core 3323, thanks. Alright friends, let's do it. Sounds are up. Let's go flying. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. $80 knots, we're neutral. V1. Road top. Pause the brake, gear up.
Too low, terrain. Too
Don't
low,
worry,
terrain.
it's gonna
Too
scream
low,
at us.
terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too
Speed
low,
check, flaps
terrain.
clean.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
You
Too
can
low, terrain.
stop that
Too
now.
low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Oh my god. Shush up. Jesus. Props to climb.
Core 3323, identify climb 15 down.
Climb 15,000 on core 3323. I don't know what it is. Every time you do a turnaround in that airplane, it does that. I don't know what it is. 15,000 is set. There's our climb out speed of about 170 knots. Beautiful.
Glacier 8822, the wind 28011, got 18, clear takeoff 34. Clear takeoff 34, Glacier 8822.
There's terrain and you're low. Yeah. It's done that every single time we've done a turnaround in this aircraft. There's obviously a bug. There's some type of bug going on with the terrain. Every turnaround flight that we've done this week in this aircraft, it has done that. That looks good.
Glacier 8822, identify San Jose State leaving. Just passing 1,800 now, Glacier 8822, check to climb 15,000. 15,000 back, Glacier 8822. Glacier 355, center down 1337.
Alright, autopilot's on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Do our after takeoff checklists. Good. Landing gear is up. Flaps are clean. Climb power set. Bleed air 1 and 2. Goes back to normal. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control goes to normal. Off. 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 Good.
3323, leaving 9,000, proceed direct merit.
Leaving 9,000. We'll proceed direct to merit on core 3323. Brake temps, engine temps and pressures checked. Ice protection not required yet. Cabin air controls good. Passenger signs are on as required. After takeoff checklist complete. Alright, so leaving 9,000 direct merit. Vivitin, thank you for your subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope you're well. 2 Big Macs. Did you travel back in time or are you back in X-Plane? I am. I am back in X-Plane. Feels good to be back, man. It's been a while. Are you coming back to X-Plane for good, or is this a one-time thing? X-Plane will never probably be my main simulator again, if that's what you're asking. No. I'm back using X-Plane because I really wanted to fly the Q400. That's the main reasoning. All right, let's go direct 2 and merit 6 on the list. Insert that. Beautiful. Aircraft will now make a left turn as we're crossing through 9,000 feet. Very nice, very nice. Had to clear us up above the obstacles. before we get a direct merit. Good, and it's already +2 outside, and I don't trust those clouds, so we're going with engine anti-ice and airframe anti-ice on. What if laminar sponsors the stretch material? Perchance, perchance. Is X-Wing 12 less demanding on the PC than Microsoft? Sorry if you had to answer that question before. It's about the same, to be honest with you. It's about the same. So I'm wondering if that caution is telling me that there's no ice, and that's why it's... I'm wondering if that's what it is. Let's test this. Turn it off, turn it off. Let me reset this. If it doesn't go off, we know that it's going off because it's probably not detecting any ice. Landing lights are off. Wing lights are off. Tail lights off. Johan. Once bitten, twice shy? Correct. Alright, hopefully no crazy rain, X-Plane. Don't do it. Don't give me any rain and we should be good. Low-key excited to control for you for the first time. Is it the first time, Jonathan? 337, thanks for ATC, man, and jumping on. We appreciate you, dude. Hopefully you enjoyed the traffic. Encore 3323.
Oh yeah, see you soon on Vancouver.
Thanks, buddy. Alrighty, over to Vancouver Center. Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Encore 3323, 12000, climbing 15000.
Encore 3323, Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Identified. Proceed direct boost, climb for level 220.
Direct booth, and we'll climb 220, Encore 3323, thanks. Alright, 220 is set, and we got an even more of a shortcut. Direct booth.
Canada 110,
Number 7.
Finbo,
Insert.
on course.
Good.
Direct to Finbo, on course, Air Canada.
It's not much of a shortcut. A little bit of an early left turn. But hey, we'll take it, chat. We will take it. Very good, friends. Look at that. I mean, listen. Say what you will. Again, I've been extremely impressed with the atmosphere and the clouds in X-Plane since I've been gone for a year and 9 months. This looks really good. This whole scene out in front of the aircraft, it looks good. Very good.
Number 3020, Romeo 1 ready, descent level 210.
Alright. I'm going to reset this now. We're on the ILS. We can just go 100 feet. Jesus. I'm doing this now so I don't forget.
The 215 Vancouver arrivals just opened. Contact them on 1
There we go. 113, we'll put it to 120. Good. How do you compare the physics between each sim? Honestly, man, I mean, listen, I configure my Microsoft to fly like X-Plane. And you can do that by putting curves on your profiles, putting curves on your joystick profiles. So for me, it really hasn't been much of a change, to be completely honest with you. X-Plane feels a little bit more fluid in certain situations. It's also hard to tell because I've been flying a Q400. We don't have a Q400 in Microsoft, so I can't really... But to me, like the iFly Max 8, for example, feels very similar to a lot of the aircraft that I fly in X-Plane. Like it has that kind of weightiness and feel to it. But, yeah. Feel like I'm looking at Simpsons clouds? What, really? I think that looks good out there. I think it looks good. Somebody was asking about performance. I would say it's probably the same-ish. The thing with Microsoft is you can use a frame gen or you can use frame gen mod, right? That's not available in X-Plane. So I think that's where performance might be a little bit better on the Microsoft side because you have frame gen, you have frame gen mod, you have FSR3 support. Whereas X-Plane doesn't have any of that. Now, X-Plane, you can use lossless scaling. Lossless scaling does work for X-Plane, so I guess it depends. But I would say performance is probably roughly similar. Without frame gen on both sims, probably running around the same, to be honest. Cap, you're back on your other account. How was the arrival? It was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. Shot the RNAV. It was great. It was great. Microsoft or X-Plane is a question like Nike or Adidas. Yeah. Or it's Honda or Toyota. They both do the same thing. It just depends what you want to buy. Really, that's all it comes down to. 100%. You're starving? You wish you didn't have to go to work? Can't you just pick something up on the way? Don't you have like a million options down there? Pretty sure you do. Alright, we're L-naving. We've got Alt-Cell 22,000. That was my cruise altitude, right? I think that's what I filed. Yes, 22,000. Good. I feel that's the sweet spot for this airplane. Between 22 and 24,000 is like the sweet spot. When we were, what did we get up to the other day? 25,000 leaving Chicago Midway? That was a little bit of a struggle. The airplane was struggling to get up that high. Alright, 18,000 standard Barrow, 2992 across the board. Good. Altimeters are set. We'll just start knocking them off as we do them. Lights as required, and we'll wait for cabin pressure and power management. Pull it back to climb. We're using the 8s? It sounds like it. Oh, you are using the 8s, Jonathan. Got you. Yeah. I have 8 left planned. What's the weather? 120 at 11. 20-mile visibility. Few at 4, few at 16. Scattered at 23. Nice. 20 degrees. Beautiful weather. Yeah, so I guess that's what it was. That whole time the alarm was going off, I think that's because we didn't need to have ice protection on. This has been pretty good. We've had no rain thus far. You got a Blaze Pizza in Edmonton, by the way. So good, dude. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? That's the real question. What pizza did you get at said Blaze Pizza? Time to stretch, chat. Don't tell Dan, though. Dan doesn't like Blaze Pizza. He says it's too expensive. Too expensive for Mr. Barry. The barbecue chicken? Ooh. I haven't had a barbecue chicken pizza in forever, man. Sounds delicious right about now. I'm almost retired. I'm on a fixed income.
Oh, hello, buddy.
This guy.
Puller Off Spikes donated $9.99.
Puller Off Spikes, my man, dropping another 10 bones. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for your support, man. I really do appreciate you, buddy. You think the blazed barbecue? That sounds good. That sounds good. And some you had 2 pizzas, 2 Big Macs, 2 pizzas. Nice. Puller Off Spikes.
Well, hello,
dropping
buddy.
Another $10
donated
donation.
$9.99.
Huge no floaties to you, buddy. Thank you for the support, man. Unbelievably kind. You know what that puts you up to for your total for the month, right? You're not allowed to donate anymore, sir. You have reached the pinnacle number. $420 on the month, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, Puller Spikes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Chat, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Puller Spikes. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, buddy. Had to reach the magical number. My man. Love it. Jonathan, 51 months, says, hope you butter this landing. Huge no floaties to you, man. Well, we already had our one great landing for the day. No promises I can do it again. I'm going to try my best, but there are no promises that I can get 2 butter landings in a row. So we'll see. Hello, Captain. Do you have any good tutorials to install X-Plane 12 to get it as good as yours? I'm sure there are tutorials, Collimatter. I don't know of any off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some great tutorials. A name that's been coming up a lot is Drishal, D-R-I-S-H-A-L. Drishal Mac, I think is his YouTube name. his name's been coming up a lot. A lot of X-Plane users have been pointing me to like his stuff that he does. So I might consider that one. Taking a look at Drishal. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or if he's just on the forums, or I'm not quite sure. He does a night lighting mod for X-Plane that really makes it look quite good. But honestly, man, I'm running like pretty basic vanilla X-Plane. Other than the X-Plane map enhancements that I'm using down below that you see, X-Plane map enhancements, everything else is default. Default clouds, default sky colors. This is a third-party airplane, obviously. I do have some third-party airports that we're flying out of. But, yeah, it's very much vanilla. Apart from a few things, obviously the ground and, yeah. Props back to climb. Is the iPad default as well? The iPad is for this aircraft. This is not available in all aircraft, but it is for this aircraft, yes. All right, cruise checklist is complete. Next will be our descent checklist, friends. Cruising at flight level 220. We can bug up our VNAV. We can set a target descent rate of 1,800 feet per minute, and that'll give us 69.4 miles and or 17 minutes until descent. I wonder what Dash 8 is more advanced, Majestic or FlyJ? So I've never flown the Majestic, but I've heard that the Majestic is. I can say this. I know that Majestic helped FlyJSim with this aircraft. I don't know to what extent they helped them, but I do know that Majestic helped FlyJSim with this aircraft. You get the ground add-ons from Steam? No, the ground add-ons is like it's an app. It's called X-Plane Map Enhancements. I love how we're just under that cloud deck. Back, stepped up to flight level 430 and got about 2 hours until I reached Sydney. Nice. Well, enjoy, man. Enjoy, enjoy.
Vancouver Center, Glacier 8822. Glacier 8822, good. So our fleet level at 220, there's some clouds in front of us at around 240 that I want to avoid. Confirm that's approved. Climb flight level 220, that will be your fun. 220, Glacier 8822.
Is X-Plane Map Enhancements free or payware? There's two versions. I'm using the freeware version, and I really haven't seen any issues with it. I would just go with the free one. X-Plane weather updates coming in.
Vancouver Center, what is 600 back to you, climbing 1,000 for 16.
Flying this part of the world IRL is one of a kind? Oh, no doubt.
600, welcome back.
Probably get that one a lot, but how long did it take you to learn flying like a pro in X-Plane? I mean, I have thousands of hours flying X-Plane, man. Literally. Probably like 7,000 or 8,000 hours between X-Plane 9, 10, 11, and 12. I don't have very many in 12, but a majority of my hours came in X-Plane 10 and X-Plane 11.
NATO 215, hello, direct exit tag 16,000 feet. NATO 215, Vancouver Center, hello, proceed direct Cranbrook, climb flight level 450.
Sheesh.
450, direct Cranbrook, NATO 215.
I have 2,000 hours in X-Men 11. Those were the days. They were. Just finished the flight from Heathrow to KJFK in the Concorde. Nice. How long did that take you?
Vancouver Cynic, good afternoon once again. Your transfer to 121 passing flight level 110, direct Yannick.
Flight level. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Damn.
Continue climb flight level 230.
Continue climb 220, transfer to 131.
Air Transat.
Budget 600, proceed direct C-cab on course.
Did you get your medicine from Bay Smokes? What? No. Usually just go to the local dispensary. There's about 1,000 of them.
Budget 171, contact arrivals 128, correction, 128.6 today. Over to arrival, West Chef 171.
So you learned it yourself? I did. Yeah. I have no formal flight training. Everything that I've learned is from other content creators, other streamers, videos on YouTube, talking with real pilots about how things are done. Is that why Canadians are very chill? Some of them, for sure. I feel like Canadians in general, it's laid back, man. It's laid back up here. You ain't got no worries when everybody loves you. You ain't got no worries. What are we worried about?
Transport 131, proceed direct C-cab on course.
Direct C-cab on course, transfer 131.
Well, hello, buddy.
Hello.
Donated $4.99.
Thank you.
Squid Games game for all of us to play. The floor is lava. The winner wins Ellen's salary for the next decade. So, who's in?
Me.
Stand by, call you back.
Chance to win Elon's salary? Let's get it. Sign me up. Thanks so much for support, my friend. I cannot pronounce your name, but I will say thank you. It's not green tea, is it? I don't think it's green tea.
190 is approved. That will be your final.
190 approved. Transfer 131, thanks.
What other sims interest me? Just FlyJSim, man. I guess like farming sim. Farming sim can be fun as well. Good to just chill out with some friends. Hang out, do some farming. Except tabarnak. It's true. 32 miles, chat. Look at those views out there. Sheesh. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, Yamasaki, thank you. Kazoo. But not like the instrument, the kazoo. Kazoo. Will we see a Q400 soon in Microsoft? Hopefully, Pitchy. Hopefully, man. Majestic is making one. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think Canadians take offense at everything. It's true. Might be a little rusty on controlling. Haven't been online in a hot minute. You're good, man. At least it's nice and simple taxi instructions for us. We go to the little gates. Patrice, good to see you, man. You're doing a flight from Vancouver to Montreal. Nice. That's a long one. At least you got the tailwind. Nice little tailwind.
Delta 122 on your Kelowna with Mike spot 4, important man.
All-time favorite airplane. Always love seeing Jazz and Encore at the airport IRL. Yes. Yes, yes.
Delta 2122, Vancouver Center, number 1 for clearance and land.
Roger.
Forgot to mention elimination will not result in death, but you'll become immortal locked in a white room. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound fun. I remember Flyby in the Q400s? Yep. Yeah, we did some Flyby ops back in the day. Back in the X-Plane 11 days.
Delta 2122, I have an amendment to your flight plan. Advice ready.
22.
Delta 2122, you're cleared Minneapolis via the NB3 departure. Direct 50 north to 116 west, then as filed, plan runway 34, squawk 0506.
I'm going the 14th from Brussels to Punta Cana with my dad. He's capped on a 787. Very cool, Ruben. That's awesome, man. Enjoy that. It's a cool moment, dude.
116 west.
Confirmed, 116 west for Delta 122.
Delta 2122, read back correct. Push and start your discretion. Call for taxi.
Alright, push star discretion. We'll give you a call. Delta 122, thank you.
He should give us our descent clearance here soon. We are getting close.
Score 3323, contact arrival 128.6. Bye-bye.
1286, thanks for ATC, man. Have a great afternoon. Encore 3323.
You too.
Alright, arrivals. And we're going to advise we have ATIS Sierra.
Roger, WestJet 143, speed 170 to Amrad, contact tower 1187.
170 to Amrad, tower 1187, WestJet 143, have a good one, Cape.
Stay on.
Vancouver arrivals, good afternoon again. Encore 3323 with Sierra.
Encore 3323, Vancouver arrivals, hello again, AlexSiu, runway 08 left, altimeter 3002, descend 900,000.
Alright, AlexSiu 8 left, will descend 9,000. Encore 3323.
Roger.
Alright, 9,000 for us, friends. We'll bug that up. 9,000, alt cell, we'll arm VNAV. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. Looking good. Top of descent, 5 miles. Sheesh. Couldn't have planned this any better. Couldn't have planned this any better, chat. Look at that descent in front of us as well. Got the lower mainland coming off the mountains. God, looks good, chat. Looks damn good. ECAP just departed Vegas and Alaska Max 8 going to SFO. Nice. Crazy to think how expensive FlyJSim hobby is. Wonder how much my total is after all these years. Oh, you probably don't want to look at it.
Final approach speed and contact Vancouver Tower 1187.
Tower 27, final approach speed 20.
20, roger.
18.7 is tower frequency. We'll get that bugged up. Feel that you're going to butter it? Hopefully, man. We'll see. We've already got our one butter for the day. We'll see how this one goes. Alright, VNAV path. Here goes our descent. So we'll pull the power back now. Aim for about 30% on our torque. Should keep our speed up as we descend. Very nice. After 15 years of FlyJSim, I'm sure I could have bought a home, cash. Or at least a real airplane. God, look at that view, man. It's incredible.
355 speed or discretion.
Speed 955.
Russia 171, descend 5,000.
Had to leave early last stream. Did you find out why the yoke turned?
171, descend 5,000.
I think it was a conflict of keybinds, Thomas. I have since fixed it, though. We shouldn't have that problem anymore. I think it was just a keybind confliction.
Vancouver approach, crew track.
What's your opinion on X-Plane 12?
Descending down to 12,000
I mean,
on the group 7.
it gets the job done.
Calling, call Sonali.
It gets the job done.
Track 69, level 12,000.
Career track
Track 69,
69.
Vancouver Rebels walking in.
Career track
And we have CR.
69. I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. All right, altimeter, winds are down 140 at 8. We're showing altimeter 3002.
Track 69, you're identified.
We'll bug that up now, 3002. Good. 3002, good.
Down to 8,000, expect Isla Zulu 8 left, crew track 69. Western 355, tower on 18.7.
18.7,
Career track, baby. Where we track your career.
Center Glacier 8822, I might have missed it. Did you give us a descent yet?
Jet 3, sorry, Glacier 22, descend 8,000.
8,000, Glacier 8822.
Alrighty, and quickly briefing our approach.
Glacier 822, descend 900,000.
250 at lane, so that's perfect. Looking good. We also need our ILS frequencies in here, so the ILS 8 left will be 11055. 11055. Good. And if we hold our format, we can choose our approach course, which is 083.
Sorry, where are you?
There we go. Looking good.
Go Bravo,
Cool.
Echo, stand by.
Very good, very good. Passing through 17,000 feet now. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, we're going to pause the music now as well. We're going to get the sim sounds up. Let's get invested in our final approach for the day today, chat. Don't forget, we are live again tomorrow back in the Q400. Flying, doing some Air Canada Jazz ops. Love to fly in Vancouver IRL just for the views. I mean, Huskers, you got your passport. Delta flies up here. I'm sure you could get a really cool flight. You hope BC for tomorrow? Yeah, we're flying Vancouver to Prince Rupert and back. So Prince Rupert, showing you on the map. Prince Rupert is all the way up here. Like, all the way up here somewhere. Somewhere up here. There it is, right there. CYPR. That's where we're flying tomorrow. So we're basically going to fly the entire coastline from Vancouver all the way up. And then back. That's the plan for tomorrow. Super cool flight. We've never been there before either. And we have great payware scenery for Prince Rupert.
5,000 feet, then we're at DC2 Beaver for...
Is this Vatsum? This is Vatsum, yes. Oh, that's a little bit loud.
5,000 is invalid for VFR. Would you like...
Alright, we have 250 on our speed restriction. We're currently sitting at 253 knots, so we're looking good. What is Prince Rupert known for? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
5445.
We do some Widower ops in Norway when the Dash 8 releases to Microsoft? Absolutely. Yes. How long will it take? It's about an hour and 40 minutes there and back.
Encore 3323, descent 5,000.
5,000 Encore 3323. Alright, 5,000 for us. Good.
3,000 for 7,000.
Yeah, it's about an hour 40 there, about an hour and a half back. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a long day. What's the barrel minimum for 8 left? Barrel minimum was 113.
It's ATP flight school. Thank you.
I love him. Career track 69, baby. The best fucking call sign ever, man. Who's in chat that is flying that right now? Who is it? Step forth and let me see you. Who is career track? I always forget who it is.
Push at 171, turn left, heading 180, descend 2000. Left 180, down to 2000, 171.
He goes career track. It's an ATPL flight school. God, I fucking love it, dude. Oh, shit. Career track. What game is this? This is a mobile flight simulator. It's called RFS. Alright, above 10, above 8, above 5. Ah, we're perfect. GTA 6.
8,000 Glacier, 8822. Career track 69, descend 4,000. Down to 4,000, career track 69.
Hell
171, turn left, heading 110, intercept, clear the
Hell
runway
yeah.
08 left.
Roblox, nice.
Turn left 110, intercept ILS 08 left and cleared for Bush out. What's up?
An RFS event, exactly. Check, checked, and checked. Descent checklist is complete. Approach checklist, altimeter, good. Don't worry about the rest of that. Actually, we can run through some of that. GPWS flaps, those are good. We'll go cabin has been secured. Is cabin secure? Chat. Cabin secured. There's Vancouver International down there. There's downtown Vancouver over here somewhere. That's where the seaport is, right there. They have a bunch of seaplanes taking off in here in that little bay. It's pretty cool. Captain Delta Dog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Hopefully you're doing better than you were the other day, my friend. About to fly over your house? Very cool.
Career track 69, descend 3,000.
Clear track.
3,000, career track 69. Flush at 171, contact tower 1087. Over tower 121.
How's Henry? He's doing well, thanks for asking.
Flush at what's up?
He is sleeping in his bed right beside me. Off work, heading home, so who knows? Uh-oh. Where are some good places to stay in Vancouver? I mean, Airbnbs are great.
23 descend 30,000, expedite descent.
3,000 will expedite, Encore 23. 23. 3,000 expedite. All right, so we're going to go to IAS hold, and we'll go 240, and we'll pull the power. And we'll let this bad boy just slam her on down. Are we that high up on the approach? What are we at? Yeah, above 8. All right, there we go. Expediting for him. There's no speed brake in this thing, so to expedite, you just throw it on speed hold and let her go down. Bring your wallet, yeah.
Charlie Fox, Echo Bravo Echo, airborne passing 2400, sorry, 1400.
Henry's the OG pilot, let him take control. Probably do a better job than I would half the time. Alright, we're going to get flipped onto headings soon. Let's sync this up. Yeah, Huskers, I mean, if you don't want to spend, well, sorry, there's a hotel, Huskers, here at the airport. It's right there. That's the hotel right there. And you can get incredible views facing the international. That's the international satellite right here. So all the international flights are out of here, and you can. That's the hotel right there. I forget what hotel it is. It can be expensive, but man, it looks beautiful.
Vancouver Center, low quarter 448, 1000 for 16,000. Quarter 448, still with me, contact the center on
A Fairmont, there you go. Yes, you did see it on YouTube.
That's the other.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanna splurge a little bit, you know. Good morning, Harry. I'm in Australia. Awesome to see you again. Have a safe flight. Aviation Lays. Good to see you, man. Beirut. Good to see you as well. This is I already answered you. Yes, this is VATSIM.
Track 69, turn right heading 290. Right turn 290.
All right, I'm going to slowly start slowing us down. 230. Bleed off a little bit of that speed while still keeping the descent for him. I don't know if there was a speed restriction. I probably should have checked that. 210. All right, so we'll dial up 210 now.
323, turn left, heading 230.
Left turn 230, Encore 3323. Left 230 is going to give us a little bit longer. We will go heading cell. We'll flip our nav source over. Good. All right, there's 210 on the speed. Keep her descending. How was FlyJSim Expo? It was actually awesome. I really enjoyed it this year. I wasn't sure what to expect with it being in Providence, but I really enjoyed it, man. Really enjoyed it. Ended up getting a really nice Airbnb with a buddy of mine, and yeah, it was good. Was it in Canada? No, it's always in the US. It was in Providence, Rhode Island. The expo this year coming up for 2026 is in Minneapolis. MSP, KMSP. Minneapolis.
Encore 3323, turn left, heading 180.
Left 180, Encore 3323. Hey now. Jesus.
Track 69, turn right heading 050.
All right, we're going to now flip to vertical speed, and we're going to chill out on our descent rate. Good. We're going to keep our speed up at 200, 210 for now.
3323, turn left, heading 110, intercept, clear the ILS Zulu, runway 08 left approach.
Left 110, intercept, cleared ILS 8, left Zulu, Encore 3323.
Current track 69, speed 170 or greater till 5 mile final. Speed 170 or greater till 5, current track.
All right, we're going to arm approach.
3323, speed 190.
190, Encore 3323.
Glacier 8822, descend 3000.
All right, that is good. Fuel transfer is off. Tank aux pump 1 and 2 and PTU controls go on. Good. Checked and good. Approach checklist is complete. Good. Next will be our landing checklist. Oh shit, watch my speed. Wants me at 190. Lokestar has been captured.
Track 69, contact the tower 1187. Tower 187, for track 69. Better. Peace.
Career track 69. Alrighty. Look good, friends. Speed's at 190. Looking good. Our VAP speed today is going to be at right around 130 we're going to aim for. I've got the runway in sight. We're on the localizer. We are about to capture our glide path. We've been cleared on the approach. We're looking good, chat. Looking real good. Crack, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, dude.
Encore 3323, speed 170 till 5 mile final, contact tower 1187.
170 till 5 miles over to tower 187. Thanks again for the ATC, man. We'll see you soon. Encore 3323.
Glacier 822.
All right, 170 till 5. We'll go speed check, flaps 5 degrees. Good. We'll bring our sounds up now a little bit. Vancouver Tower, good afternoon. Encore 3323, ILS 08 left. All right, there's our glide slope.
3323, Vancouver Tower, heading number 2.
Number 2, Encore 3323. Let's go props full forward. Good. FA notifications done. We'll go bleed air 1 and 2 to min. Good. Max, good. And then we'll wait for flaps and gear. There's 170 on the speed. Perfect.
2500.
Thank you. And we are going to be vacating to the right, chat. A little bit of a taxi. We're going all the way over here to the domestic terminal in there. But hopefully we'll hit Mike 1 or Mike 3. One of those two.
Okay, no, there's a code in there. I'll switch it now.
Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody that already has. The Discord is not accepting my number for verification. That's a little bit odd. All right, gear down. And we'll start rolling our speed back now. We're 5 miles. Let's go speed check. Flaps 10 degrees.
Vancouver Tower, hello. Calling established.
When and where is the next flight? Next flight's tomorrow. We're going Vancouver up to Prince Rupert and back. Alrighty, speed check. Flaps 15 degrees. Good.
33, 23, clear to land, sorry, left, winds 120 at 8.
Clear to land 8 left. Encore 3323, thanks. Alrighty, sounds are up. Speed's looking good. Aiming for about 130.
Well, hello, buddy.
Yocam goes on. Well, hello. HD Sims, thanks for support, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, speed's good. My airplane. Enjoy, friends. For ground. That plugged in. Good. Beautiful. Alright, getting slightly low on our slope. Add a little bit of power. Pull the nose up. There we go. Back on track. Beautiful.
500.
Checked. Reversers. A little bit floaty on that one, but that's okay. And reversers are stowed. Beautiful. We'll vacate here to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Vancouver. Yeah, floaty on that one. So my pitch got a little bit out of whack there and it caused a little bit of float. That's okay. We made it in the touchdown zone. That's all that matters. Don't care. Touchdown zone, and we vacated exactly where we wanted to vacate. No complaints from me, friends. No complaints from me. 127, thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Encore 3323. Alrighty, over to ground, and we vacated Mike 3. Vancouver ground, good afternoon. Encore 3323, Mike 3, short of Mike.
Encore 3323, welcome to Vancouver. What gate would you like?
We're going up to 32 or 30.
West 3323, in that case, taxi via Mike Juliet, into the terminal.
Alright, Mike, Juliet into the terminal. Encore 3323, thanks. Alrighty. Very good, chat. Not good landings today. Flaps are going clean. Good, good. We're going Mike, Juliet. Let's go upstairs. Landing. Oh, did we forget landing lights? No problem. That's good. That's good. Alright, good. We'll power up the EPU. We'll get the gust lock in. Pitot static switches off. You're off. You're off. Good. Oh, there's that torque steer again. Over to taxi on this guy. Beautiful. That's good. That's good. After landing checklists. Those come off. Good. Alright, so control locks in. Transponders good. Radar is off. Good. Flaps are clean. Tank ox pump 1 and 2 is good. Yaw damper can go off as well. Taxi, red. Did I put it to red? I did put it to red. Good pilot. Lights is required. Pitot static switches off. Windshield heat off. Window heat off. Ice protection not required. Main bus tie gets tied. Good. And EPU is on, and bleed air 1 and 2 can go back to normal, and we'll start the EPU. Beautiful. And we're making a left here on Juliet, and we're going Juliet all the way around. All the way around. Boeing Aviation, take care, man. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, this is a Q400. WestJet Encore.
Signatures down at the setup end north of Alpha. Alpha Alpha, alright, in that case, taxi via Mike, Juliet, Lima.
That was a good landing. A little bit long in the touchdown zone, but a little bit long. But not bad. Not bad at all. Cam, question, how do you make the cities and airports under you blurry, making them look realistic, and the plane stays focused on that setting? That's the drone camera, Zaid. Drone camera, and then turn on the autofocus. Take care, Cammy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Cam, can you please fly at night or time or dawn or someday? Maybe tomorrow we can do that. We can do like an evening arrival or something. We did fly at night, though, on Thursday. We did some night flights. Sunset and night flights in X-Plane. It looked pretty damn good. Looked pretty damn good. Alright, after landing checklist is complete. Good. My first officer is getting antsy. I can hear him doing something in the background that he probably shouldn't be doing. Should fly some Harbor Air? Jeez. I wouldn't even know where to start with that, dude. Alright, next left is where we're going in, chat. Over to the regional gates. Little turboprop gates over there. Probably warming up some power bricks? I hope not. X-Plane looks best at dawn? Yeah, dawn and dusk for sure, especially with the new lighting. Yeah, I would agree with that. You ever going to do a shared cockpit again? Maybe, Ruben. We'll see. There's just really not any programs that are out that are good for shared cockpit. Doesn't X-Plane have a shared cockpit thing? Or did that never come out? I know it was like really hyped up. Can't remember if it actually came out or not. Dude, P-Thibs, get this, buddy. I'm hanging out yesterday. My neighbor downstairs, the guy that lives on the bottom, he had his family over. I shit you not. Guess where his cousin is working right now? Guess. Chibougamau. He's in one of the big mines up in Chibougamau. Dude, I fucking howled when he told me that. Like, we were talking about like work and stuff, and then he's just like, yeah, he's like, I'm up in Chibougamau right now working in the mines, and I was like, ain't no way you just said Chibougamau. He's like, yeah, why? I was like, I didn't feel like telling him why. I was kind of amazed at that answer, but yeah, I had a good laugh. I had a good laugh about it. And I was like, I got to tell Chad about this one. All right, taxi lights are off. Emergency brake is on. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control goes back to normal. Good. Power levers are disc. Start and feather on both engines. There she goes. Good. Passenger signs will leave for a second. Nose wheel steering can go off. Good. Radar is off. Anti-skid can go off as well. Beautiful. Bleed air 1 and 2 goes back to min, and then we'll kill it on there, and we'll get the APU bleed on. Good. APU is on. Required. Emergency lights will wait. Fuel condition levers, lights are good, and battery switches are good. Let's get seatbelt, no smoking. Emergency exits, good. We'll kill that one. We'll kill that one. And fuel cutoff now on that one as well. And there we have it, friends. A beautiful day of flying the WestJet Encore Q400. Edmonton, Kelowna, Vancouver. Great day of flying, friends. Great day of flying. Thoroughly enjoyed myself with this one. Hopefully you guys did as well. Hopefully I'm not boring you to death with my Q400 content lately, but we'll see. We need a Greetings from Chibougamau t-shirt. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us a negative 97 foot per minute on that landing, by the way, chat. I think Dan Barry's landing rate calculator is lying to us. Negative 91 on the landing rate was that one. All right, sweet. Beautiful. Great day of flying. Absolutely awesome. Thank you everybody who flew with me. Thank you to all the controllers as well. If you think about it, we basically had full ATC the entire day, chat. We had departure out of Edmonton. We lost ATC for a while, but then we picked up Vancouver Center, Kelowna approach, Kelowna departure, back on Vancouver Center, Vancouver approach, Vancouver Tower, Vancouver ground. What an epic day. You couldn't ask for anything better flying on VATSIM, friends. You really couldn't ask for anything better. Wonderful. All right, cool. Well, let's just jump into some replays, shall we? No point in sitting here and chit-chatting. Let's get us some replays. We'll see what that landing looked like. We're going to rewind it all the way back to here. Don't touch anything. I pass over the airport in 10 minutes. Very cool. Loved watching you on X-Plane. Can't wait for the 777 on Microsoft. Yes. We'll probably, I think the 777 might be pushed back slightly, but we will be back in the sorry chat, I put this way too far forward. I didn't realize it was so far forward. There we go. That's a little bit better. Next week we're probably going to be in the Phoenix looking at the BFU, but other than that, most likely afterwards we'll be in the 777. All right, let's watch this landing. Wait for us to come in here like that. That should be good right about there. Pretty stable on the approach. I'll crank up the sound so we can hear these beautiful engines flying over us. This one, chat, coming in here. We're a little bit too far. Hold on. Bring it a little bit more forward. There we go. Here we go, chat. Listen to this. Listen to this as it flies overhead. Started the flare, and you can see just slightly where it's slightly out of trim. We didn't really balloon it, but she was just very hesitant on coming down. But we actually ended up doing that pretty well. Caught that center line well, maintained the center line. You see how much of a difference it is when I don't have to like physically take my hand off the yoke and like look down at my keyboard. Our landings have been so much better since yesterday when we programmed that little fancy button in there to get that all set up properly. Pretty good landing though, chat. Pretty good landing. A little bit long, a little bit floaty, but overall, I'm happy with it. My landings have been significantly getting better as the week has been going on, and that's really all you can ask for, right, chat? It's all you can ask for. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for another Q400 and X-Plane 12 live stream. I'd like to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this just wouldn't be possible. I say it every single stream, but I truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what allow me to do this full-time, and for that, I am forever grateful. Thank you, everybody, for the support. I really, truly do appreciate you, man. You guys are absolutely incredible. For me, the Q400 is looking very comical, like a tube hanging on wings. You've got that. That's exactly what it is, Johan. That's actually a great explanation. It's that high wing, man. It just instantly makes the airplane look weird. It also makes the airplane fly weird. Like, the Q400 is a freak of nature, man. It's such a different and odd aircraft. I think that's why I love it so much as well. It's just such a different, odd aircraft. It's kind of out of the norm. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your support. To everybody else who can't support using a monetary value, but supports the stream through smashing down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this X-Plane 11 content. Sorry, X-Plane 12 content. I keep wanting to say X-Plane 11. X-Plane 12 content. And for those of you that aren't enjoying the X-Plane 12 content, thank you for hanging around. And we'll be back in Microsoft next week flying the new Phoenix BFU update, which should be a lot of fun. Alrighty, friends, enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a great Sunday afternoon, a great Sunday evening. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, finishing off the week in the Q400. Some long flights tomorrow. Going to be some fun ones. We're doing Air Canada Jazz from Vancouver all the way up to Prince Rupert and back. Going to be some rural, northern domestic ops in Canada. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, happy landings. Catch you guys tomorrow.